Mic check. Are we in the building? Are we working today? Is everything fine? Is everything... How do we got technical difficulties? We do. That's how to start off a stream, people. If you make sure nothing else is broken before we actually get this party started. Oh my god. Okay, I look okay. Camera's all right. Lights are okay. Pikachu's good. Jeez. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Hope you all had an amazing weekend. I was gonna say I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, but that was last week, except for Panda, who celebrated it this weekend. How are you, dude? Thank you for coming in first twice. We had technical difficulties. I appreciate that. Vanessa, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate you. And SunflowerMag is in here nice and early. Love it. I'm excited. How's everybody doing, man? Hope you all had a good day. Today kind of hey, what up, Blue? How are you, sir? Welcome in. How have you been? How's your streams going, man? I know you've been grinding that Disney Dreamlight Valley. How's it been? Hold on, I want to get some... Last week we were playing some chill hop anime. No, why did I say anime? Halloween chill hop. Let's fade like a real DJ. And can connect to a device. No, you're already connected, man. Alright, we got the spooky chill hop. Perfect for Halloween. I am ready. Alright. You ready for the first update? Well, there's already an update for Dreamlight Valley. I guess that's a good thing. Right? Spooky chill hop, 10 out of 10. Alright, guys. We already got a 10 out of 10. Barely started the stream. Let's go. Hope everybody had a good day today, man. My day was to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit of a tough day. But I was looking forward to tonight, so I was just trying to get to tonight, and that's it. I'm really excited. I can't believe it, guys. Episode 1, it's ready to go. I'm making a thumbnail for it for YouTube, so that could go live. I was hoping to have it out live today so that it could actually go out every Monday, but I mean, who really is gonna be like, hey yo, Peach, that's Motivation Monday, you upload it on a Tuesday, you know? So I'm not gonna worry too much about that, but I will have that episode 1 uploaded soon. And then excited for tonight, man. Excited for tonight with Mag. Gonna bring her on, gonna have a nice little chat, and I'm excited. It's gonna be more than a chat. It's gonna be like, have you guys heard of the Spanish Inquisition? Have you guys ever heard of an interrogation? That's what we're gonna do tonight. A full-blown... Mike thinks we're just gonna ask a couple of questions about her Twitch stream. No, we going in. We're gonna learn everything. No, I'm kidding. No, I am just kidding. Yo, Average, welcome in. How are you? Hello. Witchy, hey, how are you? Panda, what's up, my man? Check Discord DMs. I see them, bro. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for all that. I appreciate that. Feel free to use that yourself, okay? New update for Dreamlight Valley is on Wednesday. Anybody else playing Dreamlight Valley? Mag, have you played it? I don't know if you've streamed it, but yeah, I saw you post about another game. I think it was you. A new farm simulator, Coral Island or something. She has streamed it. She's obsessed. All right. Let's save the questions for Mag for later. Peach, what are you doing? You're getting ahead of yourself. Yo, I love the idea of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and when I first saw the trailer teaser thing for it like a few weeks ago, I was like, was it a few weeks ago? Definitely like a month or two ago. I was like, this thing is gonna blow up, and everybody's loving it. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that it wasn't some sort of like Disney scam for money, you know, like some sort of like free-to-play game that ends up like asking for so much money somehow to like proceed with the quest or something. Like, pay to finish your quest, you know? It's like, what? We'll see though, because right now you have to pay for it. Otherwise, it's free in like a year, right? Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. What up, Sage? How are you, my man? Welcome in. How's your weekend? It is pay to play, and it is. Oh, it's considered in beta. Wait, I thought it was actually released. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Does it hit different, good or bad, Panda? Oh, I thought it was actually released, but they were doing some sort of like, everybody that wants to play it now, pay up, and then in a year when nobody's playing it, we'll make it free. Oh, I missed that part for sure. It'll be free sometime next year. Gotcha. Cool, man. Coral Island, and I mean, there's so many farming simulators. I don't know if you guys saw the Nintendo Direct. If anybody's big Switch fans, Nintendo Switch fans, and like I counted at least five farming simulator games. One was like fairies. One was, it looked like Final Fantasy. It reminded me of that kind of style. One was like a cutesy 3D version of Stardew Valley. I think that I don't know why my brain is going to Harvest Moon. Maybe it's from the creators of Harvest Moon. Is Harvest Moon even a game? I don't know. Maybe it is Harvest Moon. I'm not sure. But there's like 5 new farming sims coming out, and I'm like, guys, there's so many farming sims. But one of them that I actually liked was, I think it was the fairy one, because there was like a lot of combat in it. And so like you can actually run around and like fight monsters, spirits, creatures. I'm not sure exactly what it was. And I actually like that part of Stardew Valley where you go in the mines, or in the, there's actually 3 mines in Stardew Valley, right? There's the mines, there's this, are they called skeleton mines, the one that's by the quarry, and then you have the one in the on the, like, I don't even know what that place is called anymore, the like desert area with all the coconuts. You have a lot of like combat. I enjoyed the combat. I found that was fun. So I think a farming sim with combat, I think it's cool. It's cool. Good evening, Mama Pixel. Hello, welcome. How are you? There's never enough farming simulators. Wildflowers is farming sim with witches. Oh, maybe it's that one. Maybe it is that one with witches. It's good. Man, there's so many games, guys. It's crazy. How do we have enough time to play them all? I don't know if it's possible. I'm gonna be honest, besides playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I've been doing on stream mostly, it's like there's so many online games that are like so good, you know, like all the Fortnites, right? The Fortnite, I'm talking, when I say like online game, I mean like a Fortnite, the Valorant, the Apex Legends, League of Legends, so many Legends games, Overwatch, all these games that are like, you play a half hour and then the whole game restarts afterwards, you know, you play another round, match after match after match, you know. And I feel like there's so many people out there that aren't playing a lot of single player like or story based games anymore, you know. There's a lot of people, especially on Twitch, I find that there's a lot of people just playing like these online recurring resetting games, you know, instead of like getting lost in like one story like Assassin's Creed or Tomb Raider, these kinds of games, you know. I feel like we need that. I feel like a lot of people say, oh, you know, these games, there's no games to play, all the games out there nowadays are boring. It's like, yeah, but it's because you're playing all these online games. You need to play like a story game, you know. I think that's where people will find like their love for games again, you know. Like I remember as a kid, man, I was playing Spider-Man, I was playing Pokemon, you know, all these games that are just, there's no online aspect, and you just get lost in it, you know. It's nice. Whereas when you're online and you get all the toxic people, people saying, oh my god, you suck, and it's like, okay, dude, I just came here to play some games, you know. I just came here to play some games and relax after a day of work, and now you're yelling at me, bro. It's not fun. The Haunted Chocolatier. Yeah, that's Stardew Valley, creators from Stardew Valley, right? So it looks like that's the same concept, but it's like you own a chocolate shop. That's gonna be kind of cool. I'm doing really good, Mama. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm excited for tonight's stream for sure. Can't wait to bring SunflowerMag on. I would have to get a part-time job to play full-time. Well, actually, at my old job, a bunch of us had Nintendo Switches, and like during lunch breaks, or just some days when there was really no work, we would allow ourselves a small break, and we would play the Switch together. It was good times. So we were kind of able to play with a full-time job, but yeah, there's so many games. You've been playing Dreamlight Valley, Pokemon Unite, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. Nice, Blue. I feel like that's a good mix, because the Unite is like your online aspect where you're always switching it up, always new new matches, right? Then Legends Arceus is your like free roam MMO style, and then Dreamlight Valley is like your farming sim. We all gotta have a farming sim in the back pocket, right? There's so many Pokemon games. Yeah, and there's new ones coming out in November. There's always new games. You work from home, you play Fortnite on lunch? Nice. At a retro day, GameCube and previous generations. Yes. Yo, when I played so much GameCube, when I got the GameCube for the first time, I was like, I loved it, man. The GameCube was, I would say, I had like the PS1. I definitely had the PlayStation 1. Played a lot of that. And then I think the next console, yeah, was the GameCube. I think I was maybe a bit too young to really enjoy PlayStation 1, but I definitely played a lot. Yo, Sheikah Shelves, welcome in. How are you? Hey, it's really good to see you. Your boy Roy. Hello, welcome in. How are ya? Speaking of Pokemon, your boy Roy is a huge Pokemon fan. Shelves, how are you? How have you been? Hey, I've been wanting to tell you, your streams have been popping off, Sheikah Shelves. If you guys are into retro games, you need to be following and watching Sheikah Shelves, because she does speedrun. Do you do speedruns? Or I think you do speedruns. It was a speedrun, not a challenge run, of like these retro games, man. It's really cool to see. Seriously, kudos. I'm not Dream. You're not Dream. What do you mean you're not Dream? Yeah, honestly, good stuff. I mean, if you like it, it seems that you're enjoying yourself. Okay, guys, this scary Halloween lo-fi, chill up. It's freaking me out. I gotta admit, guys, it's starting to freak me out. Okay, I made a list. I created a list. Is anybody in chat that enjoys like the spookiness of Halloween, but doesn't like horror stuff and doesn't like jump scares and getting scared? Type 1 in the chat if that's you, because I made the list. I don't know if it's the full list, but I definitely made a list. I made a list of all the Halloween movies that are spooky themed, but that you're not gonna get scared. Okay, are you ready for them? You got the Ghostbusters. I don't think Ghostbusters is really scary. I'm putting Ghostbusters on that list. Ghostbusters, you got Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and then they made a new one, if you guys didn't know. Ghostbusters Afterlife, I think it's called. It's from like 2019 or something. Brand new. So you got those. You got Hotel Transylvania. You got Frankenweenie, which is not scary, but it's like creepy themed. It's like it's Disney, but it's claymation and it's all in black and white, which I didn't realize it was all black and white until today. And then what else you got? What else? Where's my list? I have an entire list. Beetlejuice. Is that how you pronounce it? Beetlejuice is definitely on there, because apparently it's a funny, not a scary, according to Cool Pandas. Thank you for that. You got Charlie Brown, bro. Charlie Brown. How can you go wrong? You gotta watch Charlie Brown at Halloween and then at Christmas, right? Oh, you got Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Cat Before Christmas. You got The Corpse Bride, Addams Family, the like 3D version of animated version, I guess, from 2019. And then Casper, bro. Casper was so cute. Wasn't Casper so cute? That was such a cute show. And then Coraline. Coraline is the last one on my list. So Casper, Ghostbusters, Hotel Transylvania, Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas. And then someone recommended, Blue recommended Coco. It's not really Halloween, but it's Dia de los Muertos, which is like the Day of the Dead, honoring the dead in Mexico. So it's kind of Halloweenish. You did not just say Beetlejuice, but isn't the real name like Beetlejuice, like G-E-U, whatever. It's Juice, fine, it's Juice. Beetlejuice and Night Mirror. Wait, what's Night Mirror? I've never heard of that. Is still your favorite console, Mama? The GameCube? Honestly, a lot of people still play GameCube on those old TVs. I'm doing really good, Shaco. Welcome. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. Do you call Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? It's both. You watch it at Halloween, you watch it at Christmas. You know, it's both. It's weird. But I think it's a Christmas movie. I think it is a Christmas movie because it's based in a Halloween world, but they are celebrating Christmas, right? Like if they made a show of Nightmare Before Christmas, it's just, you know what I mean? Like they just live in the Halloween world, so everything's Halloweeny. So they would have other events, but like this is the Christmas version. I think that's from what I remember. I think we watched it last year. I don't think I watched the entire movie except for last year. So yeah, I don't really know it that well because I only watched it once. Monster House used to scare me as a child, but it's so good. What's Monster House? What about Buffy the Vampire Slayer? How many seasons we got of that? That's a good one, no? What about Twilight, the saga? Oh, and Harry Potter. Harry Potter is also not Halloween, but it's kind of Halloweenish. Oh my God, why not? Imagine Mal, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my God, we're getting raided, party people. Reinhardt, thank you so much for this huge raid. What is going on? Let's get some pogs in the chat for the raiders. Let's go, baby. Reinhardt, welcome in. The bags are here. Pikmin, welcome in. Imagine, welcome in. Wolf Spirit, how you guys doing? Oh my God, if you guys have 7 TV, this might be a little bit sussy for you guys. It might be a little bit sus for you guys. I found a 7 TV emote, and it's fun. It's very fun. You're just, oh, you can see it right here. Oh God. I don't know why I wanted to add that one, but I saw it and I said, we could do something with that. Jesus, just forget it. Reinhardt, welcome in. How was your stream tonight? Playing Ocarina of Time. Dude, I should play you a song. How was your stream tonight? Thank you so much for bringing in your whole community. Reinhardt, it's good to see you, man. Hold on, I got you a good song. I got a good song just for you. Hold on, hold your horses. I got one of those. This one's gonna put everybody to sleep, so no, we're gonna go with this one. Instead. How was your stream, man? How far did you get? I saw, was it today that you were doing the water shrines? Did I misread that? The water temple. Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. Suffer through, but you did it. Oh my God, what is happening, guys? What a wild ride. Matty Ice coming in with the raid. Thank you guys so much. Oh man. Wow, this is back to back. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much, guys. What the heck? We're about to get this party started too. You guys are right on time. Mag, I don't know if you are ready, but we're gonna jump into this call very, very soon. Let me welcome in the raiders and then and play a quick song, and then we'll jump into our call. Okay, Mag? We definitely want to be respectful of Mag's time. Thank you for coming in and being part of this. So, Maddie, bro, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? How's your stream, my guy? Dead by Daylight, huge, bro, huge. Hope you had a great stream. Both of you, Reinhardt and Matty Ice, meet each other, first of all. And second of all, make sure your OBS is turned off. Make sure you get some water. Make sure you get some food. Get some stretching in, you know, posture check, you know, bio break, bathroom break. If you got to get some food in ya. And if you're coming back to lurk or to join the conversation for Motivation Mondays, episode 2. We're so happy to have you back here. For all the raiders, let me say hi to you guys. Welcome in. My name is Dapeach. I'm from Montreal, Canada. I share stream tips here on TikTok and on YouTube. And tonight we're hosting Motivation Mondays, which we could put it in the chat, a quick little command to explain it a little bit better for you. But essentially, I want to invite streamers every single week to just chat with them, learn about their story, their history, and talk about their successes, their struggles, all to help you. And throughout that, call is, or podcast, I don't know if you want to call it an interview or a podcast, whatever, we'll be inspiring you, giving you some tips and even answering questions at the end of the 45-minute to 60-minute call, around that time frame. And if you guys miss any part of it, don't worry, we're gonna put it all on YouTube, so it is there for you guys. So if there's any content creators or streamers in the chat, or future streamers, you're more than welcome to hang out here, ask questions, and just hang out. So and hopefully we help you out. An interrogation. Hey Navi, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. You're in Toronto right now. Wait, what? No way. All right, dude, we're like right next to each other. I love that. Neighbors. Hey Maddie, thank you so much, my man. Yo, oh my god, dude, with the 5 months. Welcome back, dude. I appreciate that. Welcome back, man. You did not have to sub after you just raided, bro. I really appreciate that. Gotta go get groceries, but we'll be back once I get some food. Yes, go eat up. Right now. I need to go. Hope you have a good one. All good, Imagine Mal. Take care. Thank you so much again. All right, Reinhardt left, but I promised the song. So if there's any Ocarina fans in the chat, here's a quick song on the Ocarina, and then we're gonna bring in Mag for the call. You guys ready for this? I don't love doing this in front of too many people. Sometimes I get embarrassed because I'm not that good just yet. But if you guys know the Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda, type 1 in the chat if you ever play that game. And this is a song that I learned on the Ocarina. Why are we getting bonked? Combat Peach is in here. Hey, Combat, welcome back from the week-long wedding trip. How are you? Combat did not get married, it was her cousin. I need to confirm that every time. How are you, Combat? Welcome back. Hey, I love you too, Maddie. Thank you so much, dude. All right, if you guys know Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, type 1 in chat, and I'm gonna play this quick song for you guys. I don't know if you guys know that I have an Ocarina, but now you do. For anybody that's new here, coming in off the raids. So let's go. This song is called the Market Song. Let's see if I can remember this. I do have the tabs here in front of me, by the way, so you don't think I'm, doing it off my mind. All right. Nice. One shot, done and done. All right, that's for you, Reinhardt and Matty Ice. Dude, we were playing Dead by Daylight. I can't really play a Dead by Daylight song in the Ocarina yet, so we got the pumpkin here for you, Matty. I put that one up for you. All right, we're good. We are good. Quick little market song from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. When I'm not doing this, I'm usually playing Legend of Zelda. So that's what I'm usually up to. All right, are we ready? I think we are ready. Let's bring on Mag. I think what I'll do is a quick introduction when Mag is on here again, because we'll do that for for the YouTube video for anybody that's new or finds us through YouTube. But what I just want to remind everybody that channel points will be off. You could still redeem them, but it'll get lost. So don't redeem anything unless you just want to waste your channel points. I have to find a way to automate it. I think I could do it with Mix It Up. I just need to do it. And TTS is off, everything's off, all alerts are just muted. So if any raids come in and stuff like that, just feel free to welcome them in chat. We're going to be reading chat as well, but it's going to be very we're not going to be responding to chat just yet. So if you guys have any questions, you can type them in chat now, so you don't forget them, and then at the end of the call we'll do the Q&A and you guys can ask those questions again if you asked them in chat earlier. And that way Mag and I can have like a, you know, an uninterrupted call, and then we'll do Q&A with you guys in chat. But we'll be reading the chat the whole time, so if you guys want to send good love and good, you know, good vibes in the chat, then we appreciate that, definitely. Okay, is Mag around, and is Mag ready? Boom. All right. We should be good. Are you guys ready? Type 1 in chat if you guys are ready. And Wolf Spirit, bro, thank you so much for the follow. I wanted to say that I love your name. I am a huge Wolf fan. I don't know if you could tell. We got Wolfie over here. This is our resident Wolfie mascot. He's got his Christmas scarf on 24/7. And then when we're playing games, you don't see Wolfie, the real Wolfie. So we got an animated Wolfie right here, and he hangs out with us on screen. So I love it. I love it, man. I think we have a third Wolfie. I forget where the third one is, but yeah, we're supposed to have 3, and now my mind is escaping me, man. All good, Tuner man. Good to see you. Take care of yourself. Thanks for popping in at least and saying hi. All right, we're good to go. Oh, the amiibo. You're right. You're right. Yes, the amiibo. Thank you. This is from Legend of Zelda, our little Wolfie, and we get to play with. Well, we get to put Wolfie inside of Zelda. Yeah, true. Thank you, dude. All right, guys, let's get this call going. Again, it's going to be around the 45-60 minute mark plus a Q&A. Mods, you got the commands in the title, so we're good to go. And we're in just chatting, so we should be good. All right, let me call up Mag, and we'll get this party started. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. We're good. Hello.
Buddy.
Hello. Okay, we're live. We're working. Can you guys see us? Can you guys hear us? If there's any issues, please let us know because we are. We want to make sure you guys can hear us. Everybody, let me introduce you to a good friend of mine, SunflowerMag.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Please let us know if her volume levels are good, and I'm going to be lowering the music for the call as well, so you can ignore the music. Let's shut that right now, actually.
Hi, guys.
All right, Holla Boy, welcome. Peachy Patches, hi. V-Loves, hi, welcome in. All right.
I'm a little quiet, apparently.
You okay? Do I bump you on my side?
I'll do a little. I'll like start talking and see if that's better.
I do see you low on my side.
Mama Tomago, hello.
Is this good? Hi, Mama.
Let's see. Is this good? Do I sound better? Really?
It looks really good on my side. You look louder than me now.
Oh, geez.
So that, which
okay.
is, you're fine. You keep talking in the same way.
Okay.
You're good. You're totally fine.
Great.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. We sound great. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. All right. Welcome. All right. So let's get this show on the road, huh? Why not? All right. So we'll do a quick introduction and then we'll get to it.
Great.
All right. So hello, everybody. Welcome to Motivation Mondays. This is episode 2 with my good friend SunflowerMag. So if you guys are new here, if this is your first time, what I would like to do is, what this is essentially is a series called Motivation Mondays, where I interview and bring on streamers and friends that are in the content creation space that we interview them, talk to them, learn about their story, their history, their successes and their struggles, and along the way, dropping some tips, some motivation, some inspiration for you guys out there, streamers and content creators that are looking to grow, looking to get some tips, and maybe just want to, see what it's like behind the scenes a little bit and make sure you're not feeling alone, out there. Because I completely understand, especially when you're first starting out, it's like, man, am I the only one that's struggling through this? And I guarantee you it's not. So that's what this series is. And I'm really happy to have SunflowerMag here tonight. And we'll go through a good 45 minutes to 60 minutes of questions and interview and just chatting it up. And then we'll do a Q&A. So if you guys want to be here and talk to these streamers and me live, then come over to Twitch, and that way we do the Q&A live when we do it at the end of the call. And if you like what you see here, I'm gonna have Mag's links in the chat and in the description down below. So be sure to go give Mag some big love, and yeah, perfect.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Hey, thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
Yeah. Cool, awesome. So man, I feel like we've known each other for like so long. It's so weird. I we met through TikTok.
Yeah, we did.
Which is such a beautiful platform.
Yeah, we made a lot of like the same content, and so I don't even remember how it happened, but we just started talking. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, that like most of my streamer friends, I don't remember how I actually first started talking to them. It's like all of a sudden we were just friends, and I just kind of went with it. Yeah, I don't know if this happened to you too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I remember seeing a bunch of your tutorial videos of, especially the Stream Deck one. That one went viral as well. So that's definitely something I want to talk about with you. Is your viral videos on TikTok that really helped you kind of take off and be where you are today on Twitch. So when did you start streaming? When was that first stream?
My first stream, I think it was the 20th or 21st of March, 2021. So it's been about a year and a half. My first stream was to AJ and his friend John. I think they were the only two people in the chat, I still had so much fun. I was streaming Stardew Valley. And it was like maybe an hour long. Like it was very short. And I made a TikTok right after because I was so excited about it. And I was like, look, I did this thing. Like I went live. And yeah. So I know we talked about maybe showing my first TikTok, but so that's the TikTok that I made like immediately after. Like I had filmed myself drawing all these different, like I made my own overlays and everything, and I filmed myself drawing it all on my iPad, and I threw it together after the stream because I was still like on this high of like I've streamed for the first time, and the video like blew up overnight.
Incredible.
And it scared me. I was like, AJ, what do I do? I like full on had a conversation with him. I was like, is this my job now? And he was like, Maggie, just chill. And I was like, what do I do? Like, I was terrified.
Boy. Yeah, for sure.
But some of the people who like found me through that very first TikTok like are still around, and like some of them are like very close friends now, which is really cool. So yeah, so that's kind of how I started streaming. And then the next day was like my first real stream, I would say. And I actually streamed for like the normal amount of time, and I was playing Stardew. And
nice.
Yeah. So that was like my first real stream. But like before, I was like, look, I have an overlay, you know?
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
And do you still play Stardew Valley on stream nowadays?
I do. I haven't in a little while because I'm kind of taking a break from Stardew. But I mean, I love Stardew. It's like one of my favorite games. I'm playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley right now, and then also I've been playing Wildflowers, which is that like witchy one that I was talking about in chat like just a few minutes ago.
Farming simulator.
Another farm sim, yeah. Yeah, you're like a witch, or Anyway, it's really cute. So I've been playing that one. Mm-hmm.
Do you in the Wildflowers game, are the crops like related to like witchcraftery?
So I'm not very far in, but so far you do use your crops to like you have like this secret layer in the basement, and you like go put all your ingredients in, and you can make spells and stuff. I don't know. It seems really cool. I've only made one spell, I think. Like I'm pretty early on in the game, but it's really fun so far. Yeah.
I think farming sims, I mean, we were talking about it in chat earlier, but it seems to be like a whole new genre that's just taking off, and everybody's just trying to make different themes and different styles, different art concepts, or just to fit for everyone, you know. And I was hesitant to play a farming sim, and I played Stardew Valley, and I played it. There was a free demo one week, and I ended up playing it for like 65 hours, and I never thought I would play it, and I was like, no, this is not the game for me. I'll never like this game.
No.
And then I played it, and then I loved it, and then I lied to everyone in chat. I was like, no guys, it's horrible. But then as I'm saying that it's horrible, you see me on stream playing it, and I was hating, but I was secretly loving it. That's too funny. We should show that first TikTok. I think that we should show your video, if you don't mind.
Let's do
it, and we could show everybody what's going on. Boom. All right, so you guys will lose us, but you should be able to see and hear this. Let me make sure. All right. Okay, so chat should be seeing the video right now. Mic check, and you guys should still hear us. All right, so here's the first video, SunflowerMag. This is your first TikTok, right?
This is my first ever TikTok, the first TikTok I ever made in general. I also made this account like new that day. And yeah, I like filmed it with my phone, and I don't know, it's pretty cute.
And go like full screen on this thing. All right, this is good enough. Let's watch this.
My boyfriend is a Twitch streamer, and I have always wanted to be one too. Last summer, we streamed Animal Crossing together, so I finally did it and designed my own Twitch stream setup. I did a logo, then an overlay, just the way I wanted it. I had so much fun designing this space.
I love that you're actually doing the art.
Yeah.
Not just like showing it, but actually like drawing as you film.
take the blame.
So cute.
Jaded back around, they're all the same.
Here is my account all set up.
From the start.
3 followers.
I'm going to be playing
3
my
followers,
own
yeah.
cozy
It was like
games
AJ and his
Animal
buddies.
Crossing and Stardew Valley. I had my first stream tonight, and it went so well.
Oh
Here
my
is my
God.
overlay in action.
Yeah.
Follow to
Stardew,
watch
there we
my
go.
journey.
Pretty
My
cute.
boyfriend is
I
a
love
Twitch
that. I love that. You were so. You look so excited.
I was so excited. I was
love
so
that.
excited. And yeah, I mean, like I don't even know why I posted it. Like I think I was just really excited to share what I'd been doing, and like most of my friends in real life don't play video games.
Okay.
I really started playing like I've been playing video games my whole life, but I never really played video games, I guess, until AJ and I started dating. We've been together for 7 years, so
Okay.
it's been a
Nice.
while. Yeah, but like I just like my IRL friends, they just don't really game, so I couldn't really call them and tell them about
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't the same thing. They'd be like, what, like what are you
Yeah.
doing? So I was like, there has to be some streamers on here that I could like meet, and I wanted to meet like 2 or 3 people maybe, and then all of a sudden like 100,000 people had seen this video.
Yeah.
And
It's wild.
yeah, and I don't know how I didn't just stop there. Like stop there. I mean, I'm surprised that I actually streamed the next day. Like looking back, if that happened to me now, I'd be like terrified. I'd be like, nope, I'm not going to stream for a week. But like, I was so excited, and I was like, maybe this is normal. That is not normal.
No, that was amazing. I'm trying to
Yeah.
go back in it to see. Do you remember how many views it has up till now?
I think it has probably like 150,000. I don't know, somewhere in there. But I've
Okay.
had videos that have much more now. So like that feels, I don't want to say small because it did go viral. But like in terms of in retrospect, I've had videos that got 1 million views now on TikTok. So
Wow.
it feels pretty, I mean, it's amazing. Like even to have like 100,000 views and like to get such a great community from that.
Yeah, and on
From
your
the
first
get-go, like,
video too,
my
like
first-
your first
yeah.
day opening the account, then you post the video. It has 182,000 views right now.
There you go.
By
Yeah.
the way, and then your
Great.
5th video has over 100,000 views again. It looks
Yeah.
like you're like made for going viral. And then the other video that I remember doing really well was a video of your stream deck. It was a tutorial,
Mhm.
and I think that did really good, like 400,000.
Yeah, I think it's almost at 6 now. That's actually one that keeps getting views.
Wow.
Like I get notifications every day that people are still watching that video, and I don't know why, but TikTok seems to just think like this is the video to push. So over the last just over the summer, it's just slowly gained like another couple 100,000,
Wow.
which is amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so
I love that about TikTok, that it doesn't die. I've noticed that with YouTube Shorts is that
Mhm.
once it kind of gets, its original traction over like a span of 1 or 2 days, kind of
Mhm.
stops. But with TikTok, it just keeps going. And you saying a couple 100,000 views over the summer, that's crazy.
yeah, I know.
From a video
know.
like that's cool, a few months old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And I'm scrolling and I'm still seeing, a couple 100,000, 200,000, like.
Yeah,
It's
every
crazy.
so often. And now I get if I just post a general post, it'll usually hit about 1,000 views, which is great.
Yeah. For
Because
sure.
I have like a like a Finsta, but like for TikTok. I don't know what that's called, like your own like personal like private
Right,
TikTok.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And
Yeah.
I'll post something on there and it'll get like 23 views. I'm like, all right, like that's that's normal.
Oh, God. Yeah, and going to 1,000 views or then even 100,000 is crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm always pushing for people to be making videos on YouTube. On like or YouTube Shorts or even TikTok, because you have no idea the power. And look what happened to
Yeah.
you. You went from 3 followers. Do you remember how many followers you gained like overnight? On Twitch.
Well, I was if I got affiliate in 7 days.
Okay. Wow.
Which you need 7 days of streaming. So I just streamed for 7 days because I was like, well, I want to be
Yeah.
affiliate. So I think I hit like 500 from that first video.
Oh my God.
And
that's crazy.
Yeah. And so I started streaming because my boyfriend, like you heard in the video, he was streaming. And I remember after I made this video, I passed him in follower count like that day. And I was like, I am so sorry. Like I felt really bad. I was like,
yeah.
Like AJ's been streaming for so long. There he is. Oh, hey, that's me. Yeah, but I've always like, I loved watching his streams. I still do. And I wanted to do it too. And I felt so bad that I had passed him in followers like that first day. But I'm like, you could make a TikTok? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Because like, what, you know,
you know how to go viral now, so he just has to copy your formula.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I think sometimes a video I think is going to do really, really well. Like we'll get maybe 500 views. And then a video I don't think is going to do well will get like 1 million. Like Dreamy was posting in there, Witchy Dreamer is Dreamy. I just call her Dreamy. The Twilight one has over 1 million. I posted like a video of me kind of, it wasn't even related to Twitch. It was just a photo of me at age 11, like really into Edward Cullen from Twilight, and it hit like 1 million views. And I was like, I shouldn't have posted on here, but hey,
why not?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, look, AJ was your inspiration. You know, we need to. Hopefully, the mods are awake and we can get a shout out to AJ's channel, Twitch channel, and show him some love, because without him, we wouldn't have SunflowerMag. You know. So I love that. I love that. And I was going to ask you, you know, what do you feel like, because you have a bunch of videos that have hit, you know, several 100,000, and with this Twilight one, 1 million, you know? So it's like, I was going to ask you, what do you feel it is? What does it take for a video to get past even 1,000 or 10,000 views, you know, somewhere where people are actually seeing, what do you think it is?
A couple things. I've had videos so for like 2 different reasons, I'd say. The first one is if you're giving people information that they don't know they need, right? So if you say you need this and then you explain why. So I did that with the Stream Deck tips. I was like, hey, these are 3 Stream Deck things you need today, or whatever you need to like put on your Stream Deck. I'm just saying this horribly, but like in the video I like planned it out. And so then like offering information and then giving it immediately and like being like, you don't know you need this, but you do. I think like that kind of can work for like tips and things. Okay. And then the other videos, I just tried to be like, I tried to think, what kind of videos do I like to watch? Funny videos and then like story times. So the first video is really a story time. Like it's text to speech, but it's a story time. It's like, hey, I've always wanted to do this, and then I did it. Here's the process, and now I'm here. Like, it took you through a little story, right? So like, I was thinking, in what format would I like to watch this? And I think starting there is like a great idea for TikTok. If you take the videos you already like to watch and then put your own spin on it, like that's what I've tried to do, and they tend to work pretty well. So like those are the 2 that I kind of go with. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like how your first video was, you know, a lot of people think that you need to have like a high production quality and like everything has to be all beautiful and perfect, and like we don't hear your voice on it because you use the text to speech. And you were filming with your phone onto your screen, showing like your art. Like it's literally just like as if you FaceTimed your friend and said, yo, let me show you what I've been up to. You know, it's really like that raw feeling. And I think that's been going around lately. I think that there's a big push. And I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this, is that there's I don't know if it's a push, but people are leaning towards just raw. We just want to see you, man. We just want to hang out with you and see who you are, who you really are, and just see what you got to give, right? I don't need all the fancy 4K cameras and extra, you know, extra, all these crazy things, you know, like let's just hang out like the good old days, you know? And I think that it helps, you know, it helps to just show us what you're about, you know?
And I think if you're trying to like manufacture that, it doesn't work. Like, people love relatable creators. They do. but they have to, like, people can see through people like really well, right? So like I genuinely just wanted to share this cool thing with a couple people.
Yeah,
and
a couple.
a couple, right? No, but literally a couple. So I did make it kind of like it was like a FaceTime call, because that's what I thought it was going to be, like a, you know, a FaceTime thing ish.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was going to reach a lot of people, and I wanted to just find a couple people that might relate to what I was going through, like just starting to stream. Hey, I had my first stream and I've never done this before. So like and it came from a genuine place of trying to find a couple people who might like Stardew Valley too.
Yeah, for sure. A cozy. You said cozy game, gonna be playing cozy games, you know, and follow along for my journey. Do you think that I think there's two pieces here that I want to know your opinion on. So you create a brand new TikTok account. So do you think that the algorithm was like fresh and new, and that helped you to reach the amount of people that you did? Like, whereas if you had already had an account, like your other account, your personal account where you just get 20 views or something on your videos, if you had been posting a while of that and then posted that same video, do you think it still would have gotten done as well as it did? Or do you think because it was a new account, it didn't really know what kind of content you were pushing, so it kind of pushed it out and then it did hit the right people?
To be honest, I don't really know the answer, but I do know that a lot of people, I was really surprised by this. I had several people come into chat and say, hey, I just signed up for a Twitch account so that I could watch you.
Oh my God, wow.
And I was like mind blown. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you don't have to be here. Like, you can, like,
that's crazy.
So like I reached non-Twitch people, which I think was cool, because sometimes if you like, I know that I'm on like Twitch Talk right now, and so a lot of people that are watching my videos are Twitch streamers or like people really into Twitch. But there was something really nice about reaching people outside of it too.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I don't know, people don't really talk about that so much. Like I only used to watch a couple people before I started streaming, like maybe like 4 or 5 people. And it was because I either found them off Twitch or like, you know, it was just like I was there for their personality that I found somewhere else. And then I was like, oh, they do this cool thing, I'm going to watch them here. And there were a lot of people like that who came into my chat, and I was like, whoa, like that's really crazy. Cool. Yeah. So I think there's something like valuable in that, like being aware that a lot of people might like your content, but they don't know what Twitch is yet.
Yeah. Well, Twitch is still small compared to like even YouTube. Can't remember the exact numbers, but I think it was something like there's, I don't know, 75 million users on Twitch or something, and then there's like 750 million on YouTube, you know, something like that, average monthly or whatever, some crazy numbers, right? I can't remember exactly, but it's just wild. And as streamers, when we look at all the big streamers and see like the thousands of viewers that they have, it's like, it's nobody, like there's still people that don't know what Twitch is. Like it's kind of crazy. And with all the stuff that happens in the news and stuff, it's like, how do you guys not know what a Twitch streamer is? You know, like recently or a few months ago, there was the Gordon Ramsay clip where he's like, what's Twitch? You know, it's like, what do you mean? You're Gordon Ramsay, man. You know, how do you not know? So it's still surprising, but it must be, well, it is a good feeling when you find someone that doesn't have Twitch and then you create an account just to come and watch you. Like that's special, you know?
That was, super special. I'm still I still can't get over that. Like, I still think about it, and it was like a year and a half ago, but
I think that Twitch should start paying the streamers for every user that gets created. You know, I know that this could be hacked and whatever, but honestly, we're doing all the work for you, Twitch. Come on, man. We're doing the client acquisition for you, the user acquisition.
You said it, not me. I agree.
All the ads, all the issues with ads nowadays that's going on with Twitch and all that. It's like we even have to go on TikTok, grow our accounts, grow our name and our you know, our brand, if you will, and for people to find us, and then they even create a brand new account on Twitch. That's it's crazy. It's crazy. Do you think that the second part of my question about this viral video was you posted March 2021. So, I mean, it's already been 1 year into the pandemic, right? At that point, do you think that it also kind of helped in a way, because everybody's kind of looking for that cozy vibe. A lot of people are kind of playing some cozy games to kind of get away from what's going on out there, right?
Yeah.
I definitely think that it helped you. Did you get a lot of like that feedback, like this is perfect for, you know, what's going on right now and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. So Animal Crossing came out a year before I started, like almost to the day, probably. It was March 2020.
Okay.
And I played that game religiously. Like I stopped working, I stopped doing school, and I just played it for 8 hours a day. I was very depressed, okay? But like also
no.
I remember saying to AJ, I was like, I should probably stream this. Hey, like I could, you know, because I thought about streaming for a while and I always kind of wanted to do it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. So because Animal Crossing had come out and I'd already like kind of found the community, I don't think I wouldn't have considered myself a part of it, but I was watching cozy gamers and like people playing Animal Crossing, and I was getting comfort out of watching people play these like fun games in the pandemic, right? So yeah, I think there was definitely a part of me that was like, I want to do this for someone too. Like it was, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's an amazing thing. I know a lot of streamers picked up streaming during the pandemic, and I think it definitely helped all streamers during the pandemic. And then now, as you know, it's ending and has come to an end for the most part. For some regions, you know, some people are seeing some you know, some change in the numbers. But I do think that it's kind of a beautiful thing that even though we're going through such times, that there's still people like you that are coming out to bring those vibes so people can kind of escape. So I really love that. And I think it's clear that your community loves that too. So huge, huge thank you.
Like, oh, well, the world has changed. I mean, so many people are working from home now. And I know when I'm working, I have something up next to me. Like I've got my 2 monitors and I've got my work here, and then I've got a YouTube video or a stream or something. And yeah, right? So a lot of people have said to me, I have your stream up while I'm working. And that's like the biggest compliment. I'm like, oh wow, like I love that, because like I do that with people all the time. Like it's just there and it's like lovely, and like I get to hear someone chatting in the background. Yeah,
it's just so it's I think it's, I don't know if it's an exact, I think it's somewhere between the office noise, you know, the people, seeing people and hearing them and kind of in the background while you're working, but it's also kind of like the lack of being able to go out and connect with people. So even if you have 2 seconds from work between phone calls or something like that, you can go and just type in the chat and say, hey, how's everybody? You know, so you still get that feeling of being kind of connected. I that's what I love about streaming, is the connection part. You know, like YouTube is fantastic. Like all those videos on YouTube are a beautiful thing, you know, great for entertainment or learning or whatever it is. But streaming, the interaction with everybody, not just the streamer in chat, but chat and chat, you know, everybody, all the members get to come and say, hey guys, I missed you, you know, how's everybody doing? It's like, it's nice to see. And I think that's one of my favorite things, when you see people, the, you know, the members of the community coming into the chat and saying hi to each other, you know, it starts to grow from people just knowing me and come, or the streamer like you, to knowing each other. And it really starts to make a friendship, you know, and it's not just like people in a community. And I actually never really loved like the word like my community. I never really liked saying that, you know. It feels so like weird, because these are like friends, you know, people come in every day, you know, or every stream I should say, and we're hanging out, we're talking, getting to know each other, you know. So you know, I say community, but you guys know what I mean, you know, it's friends.
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to ask. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No,
I was just gonna say, like, we do gaming nights and stuff, and then I've gotten to know people just off stream while we're all playing games together or watching a movie together in Discord or something, and that's great too. Like having other ways to connect to people. True. Is wonderful. Yeah,
Discord was a huge part of that, especially during the pandemic. It really took off, which is great. especially for streamers building their communities. I think it's good to have. I want to ask you, because you said that you were watching streams before you were streaming, so of course you had AJ's stream to look at and to be inspired by. Who else were you watching? Who else kind of were your streamers at the time?
So,
if you want to share.
I'll share one because we're actually friends now, and which
cool.
has just the coolest thing. Her name is Wiley.
Okay.
I think it's Wiley with 2 L's and then 12. There might be an underscore in there, but she's great. She played Breath of the Wild, which is my favorite game. So yeah, so she was playing that, and just like, I don't know, just it was just so fun to hang out with her. And so I had a different username, right? Okay. So my Twitch channel had a different username. It was like the one that I use for all my personal stuff. Okay. So when I posted this TikTok thing, I had to change I changed my username to SunflowerMag and everything. And then I went back to her chat after, and she didn't know who I was. And I was like, oh shit, like I changed my username. So I had to message her and be like, I changed my username. But it's me. Like, it's still me. I'm here for a year. But she's great. And it turns out she lives like an hour away from me. So we like, oh
my God, no way.
I know. Yeah. And then she found out that I streamed. And so we ended up like hanging out. That's so cool. But Wiley, yes, there you go. People in chat, Wiley12. Wiley is just wonderful. And so she definitely inspired me to stream for sure. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah. And that's cool that you got to meet, both people that inspired you to stream, your boyfriend and Wiley. That's really cool. Not many people get to meet their, stream inspirations in real life, except that we won't say the infamous TwitchCon. But a lot of bad things going on at TwitchCon these days. But anyways, no, won't hate. But I want to know, because I find it fascinating to learn about like your history in the background, and obviously like why you got into streaming, which we kind of covered. But what is your background? Like, what are you studying, or what did you study in school? Because I know now you finished your master's, right? You did your thesis. So what were you studying? What field of work are you in now?
So I went to art school. I have a degree in like fine arts for my undergrad.
Okay, so we need a fine arts degree to go viral on TikTok, guys. Like we
No,
hello?
You don't. For sure you don't. But I mean, because of that, like I love doing all the art stuff for Twitch. So like that was just fun for me. I have, my iPad and everything. So that's kind of why I already had all these like art things in mind. And so I did, I have an undergrad in fine arts, and then for my master's degree, it's in art history. So same kind of vibes, but I wanted to do more writing, so that was what the thesis that I just finished was, an art history thesis. I'm not going to get into my thesis because it's like publicly available and I don't want to like dox myself.
Oh yeah,
but
true. Okay.
But an art history degree. I know. But it's an art history degree, and cool. So that's my school background. Oh, work. I was like, what? You asked me something else. What do I do now? I just got a job a couple weeks ago.
Congrats.
And I'm working for an arts organization. I do their social media. Actually, I do it for a couple organizations now. So, which is funny because it's like a mix of what I was like, Twitch stuff with social media, and then like art stuff. Like I get to work with, community organizations, which is really great. So like, I'm super happy with my new job. It's really fun. So that's what I'm doing now.
Perfect. And so, that's affected your stream schedule?
Yeah. So, I mean, like these last 2 weeks, I've just been adjusting to work, and I didn't know what my schedule was until like Friday. So I actually haven't streamed in like 2 weeks because I've been, I just started this job and I have no idea what's happening. But now I get to, like I kind of get to make my own schedule, which is nice. So I'm gonna kind of be able to adjust a little bit better because I'm still streaming part-time. Like the plan is to work part-time and stream part-time. Stream create content part-time. I don't know if that'll be like entirely streaming, but like, you know, it's like a big part of what I'm doing.
Sure.
So yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now.
Cool. Exciting. One thing that helped me with like choosing my schedule, like was that, you know, I originally chose my schedule based off my own, what I want, when I wanted to stream, and base my own life schedule, which is what I recommend, you know, to anybody that's starting out streaming. It's like, look, find the best times that work for you, that are, you know, if every Friday night you go for dinner with your family, like you probably don't want to be streaming Friday nights, right?
No.
But what I did later on, once, you know, the community was growing and there were more people in it, was I actually went into Discord and I did a poll, and I offered up all the nights that I was available and that I was able to stream, you know, and I could have switched other things around in my life to kind of accommodate. And I said, look, I'm still going to be streaming X number of days or nights, but which nights would you guys like to see? And surprisingly, all the nights that I wasn't streaming were the nights that were more popular. So if I, you know, had done that earlier, I could have, you know, been there for so many more people, right?
Right,
so,
right. That's a great idea. I think I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna steal that idea.
Do it. I'm offering it up.
Yeah. No, that's a great idea.
I think that we should be doing that like I would say maybe every 6 months or so, because you know, there are the people that are in the community that stay long term, but there are new people that are coming in, and there are some people that are, they come, they stay, and then they leave, right? For whatever reason, right? Life happens, or they move on, or you know, they don't have internet anymore, whatever reason it is, right? So kind of checking in with your community to say, hey, when do you guys want to see me stream? I think it's a good time frame. I think once or twice a year makes sense. So hopefully you find a good streaming schedule that goes well with the new job, and you still have time to create more viral TikToks.
Yeah.
So like, what is your motivation today to continue streaming? Like why obviously, you know, you're doing really well, and you went from 3 followers to 500 followers on Twitch overnight to now you're at what, 4,000?
I think 4,500-ish, just under.
Huge. Amazing, you know.
Yeah.
So obviously doing well, obviously, and your streams are super successful. What like motivates you to continue streaming instead of, you know, I don't know, keeping it on the side as a hobby and going like with a full-time job type of thing?
I mean, it's definitely the people, like 100%. And I'm always afraid that, like, if, I don't know, it's okay. So it's definitely the people. And I'm afraid sometimes that if I don't stream the games that the people like, then they're not going to like me anymore. Right?
Which, you know, is not true.
No, it's not true. It's not true at all. And like, I've talked to AJ about this. I'm like, I don't want to play Stardew Valley today. And he's like, don't play Stardew Valley. And I'm like,
so simple.
What do you mean don't play Stardew Valley? Like, I can't do that. Yeah. So it's definitely the people, especially like, it's so nice when you're trying a new game out and like people still show up and they're like, oh, this is cool. Like, what's this game about? Like, that's the nicest feeling. And that keeps me going for sure, especially because I've been trying some new games. Like, I just got a game called Potion Permit that I'm going to be trying soon, which I have not. It's on my list. But nice. Yeah, so like, it's definitely the people.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's I know what you mean though about wanting to make them happy, and it's good when you. I think that's why we need to try new things. It's good for us too. Even sometimes when, you know, if I just do, sometimes I just, obviously at the beginning of each stream, I do some just chatting. Hey everybody, how's it going? Right? And we kind of catch up from the weekend or whatever it is. And there's been a couple of streams where we end up just chatting for like 45 minutes. And I normally, you know, in the past, it was doing like 10 to 15 minutes before we got into playing games. And then I'm there, I'm like, a whole hour's passed and we're just chatting and everybody's chill. Like, okay, like maybe the game isn't as important, you know, and people are starting to like you for you. And I think that's why it's good to test new things, you know, chat a little bit longer or try a different little game and see how that goes. I think it's good for us too, you know, for us too as streamers to say like they're not just here for the games, they're here for us, you know, and we need that kind of boost of confidence a little bit.
Yeah, Hollow in the chat just said we're there for Meg, not the games. Which, first of all, love you. That's so sweet. But I'm the same when I watch streamers. Like, I'm there for them and not for the games they play. Like, sometimes it starts with the games. Like, I'll be like, with Wiley specifically, right? I started watching her because she was playing Zelda, and I love that game. So I was like, perfect. Yeah. But then she started playing other games, and I still watched her because I really liked her. And I didn't play the game she was playing, but now, like, that's happened with a lot of people, and so I kind of have to keep reminding myself that like there are probably people who will watch me because they like who I am and not because they like the game that I'm playing. And it's hard to like get that in there, but like that's how I watch people. So
but I think it's hard for us to. You're completely right, but I think what's hard is that exactly what you said. We find people because of the game originally, and people find us because of the game originally, right? Like from whatever game you're playing, it's, you know, when I'm playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, people are coming in and I'm saying, hey, welcome in, you know, how'd you find me? Oh, I'm playing Zelda right now and I wanted to hang out with somebody else that's playing Zelda, right? Like they don't know who I am, they don't care really about me, but they start because of the game, but then they stay because of you. And I think it's true, and it's a nice thing, you know, and that's what we all remember, is that it's like it was the game that people found us, and that maybe that's how they're gonna stay, is the game. But we kind of forget that we become friends over time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So even in real life, it happens like that too. You know, you make friends at the local whatever sport. I was gonna say local bar, but you know, you do sports, or you do you know, you do a hobby or something, and you meet people with that hobby. But then later on, you find yourself hanging out regardless, right? So I think it's like a basic like human thing. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's nice to see, but for people that are growing, you know, or for newer kind of streamers, it does take a little bit of time, right? Like your first follower or your first viewer may not be there again tomorrow, right? Like it's like a common thing. Even nowadays, new people come in. I've had it happen a few months ago. I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but someone will come in, first stream they'll ever watch, they'll follow, and they'll say, "You're my favorite streamer." And then I'll never hear from them again.
Never
and
again.
Like,
Oh yeah, that happens. Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember like the first few times that happened, I was like, did I do something wrong? And then I realized like, no, people just do that. Yeah. And I've totally gone to a streamer's chat before and talked and then never gone back because I like forget, or like I'll look back, you know, 2 months later, I'm like, who is this person that I follow? Like I have no idea. So like, yeah, I totally get when people do that, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and hey, for me too, like I kind of I remind myself that, like you said, I've done that too. I mean, I haven't went in someone's chat for the first time.
You're my favorite.
Yeah, I haven't done that. No, you know, but when I find, okay, good to know. But you know, when I do find new streamers, then I'm like, oh, you know, like this guy's cool, or this person's cool. I want to hang out with them, watch their streams or whatever. Maybe I'll watch a couple of streams, and then, you know, I move on, right? I move on to something else, but I still see them, or when they're live, or their go live notification, I'm still like, yo, that person's still doing their thing, like respect, and I'm sending them love, you know, it's kind of still there, even though I'm not showing up, you know, and it's impossible for us to kind of show up to everybody's streams, right? But just I do that for others, so I think it's something for all of us to kind of take a lesson from, is people are still giving you love, you know, because they could always unfollow when they see your go live notification. Just say, look, I don't really care about this person anymore, let me unfollow, which is okay, right, if people do it. But yeah, totally. I think it's the biggest compliment when someone comes back. Like I think that is the best, like the biggest compliment you can get as a content creator personally, is someone returning to whatever content they viewed and then coming back to watch another video, or leave another comment, or like retweet something else. Like when someone comes back into the stream, that means they liked it enough for them to remember who you are and want to be there again.
And
True.
like that just means so much to me. More than anything. Like
yeah, because people's time is like, you know, precious. There's so many things they could be doing, 100 video games they could be playing, or you know, shows, TVs, whatever. There's all of YouTube to watch. Like, I'm nowhere near finishing YouTube. Like, I'm trying to finish YouTube. It's impossible. I can't keep up. But what would you say that is like a tip for people out there to have viewers return? And what's that thing that gets it to stick, you know?
I would recommend this is going to sound bad, but like some self-reflection. Why do you return to people? Like, what makes you go back and watch someone again?
Yeah.
Because if you're a Twitch streamer, you're probably a Twitch watcher, right? And there are going to be people that you go back to. Think about why you go back to them, and like think, is that going to be important to someone else too? And is that something I can offer? Right? So maybe I go back to someone because they give really cool tips on this game that I play, and I really want to know what they have to say next. Or maybe I go back to someone just because they were like, they had a really nice voice, and they were just being really nice to everyone in chat. Like, is that something I can do? And is that something that I want to do? Like, that's what I would recommend, because you're gonna, like, if it comes from what you already like, it'll be more authentic because it's things you already like. But like, that's what I would recommend, because that's what I do. Like, I definitely will be like, why do I like this person? Like, why do I like this streamer? What about it do I like? And what can I, like, not copy, but like, can I emulate something about them that I'm coming back to? So like, that's what I do.
Like, what are your strengths that you have that kind of match what that person's doing, and then you can go from there, right? Try to fake it, of course. Cool. I hopefully that helps some others out there. It's definitely something that I do often. It's definitely something I do often, is look at my own content, rewatch my own VODs, things like that, to make sure that I'm doing what I want to be doing, and giving what I know is my strength, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna know your own content the best, like, out of anyone. So, for sure, yeah.
What's your favorite part of streaming?
Two things. What's your favorite? Okay, I have two favorites. The first, so I can't answer a question like right the entire time. Number one is, like, actually, I just enjoy the creation process. Like, I like making overlays. I like making little designs, and I like spending time adding cool graphics and, you know, like, transitions. Like, I genuinely like the kind of busy work that goes with streaming. That's really fun for me.
The behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. And the second thing, I've forgotten.
So it wasn't a favorite then. So you're fine.
No. No, but the like, okay, so, in like, really, it's that after stream I usually have energy, and so it energizes me. Like, like, when I was talking to my the organization that I'm working for, we were talking about social media, and I remember just kind of talking to them about, like, some ideas I had, and they were like, that's great, that's exactly what we want. And I was like, this kind of stuff energizes me. Like, I like talking about it. It gives me energy to talk about these things. It gives me energy to stream. So
cool. I think we need that.
Yeah.
You know,
and like I feel
when
good
you're passionate
after
about something, then it energizes you. You know, if it like drains you to a point where you're like, I don't feel good, then it's not gonna be good, you know.
No, I mean, I mean, maybe this is basic, but I think you gotta like what you're making. Maybe not all the time, but, like, you know, overall, I think you gotta kind of like what you're making, and you have to make some bad content to make good content. But, like,
that's true. That's true. That's why they say like your first 100 videos on YouTube don't do well, and then your 101 kind of starts to get better, you know. So
Mhm.
I think it's the same with streams. I think that there was some stats that were revealed at TwitchCon that said I think it takes 75 streams to get like an average of viewers. I think it was 20 or 30 average viewers. On average, it takes around 75 streams. So
Yeah.
And I don't know what if that I don't know where that information is from, where that data is pulled from. Are these people only Twitch streaming, or are they also creating content on other social platforms? I don't know. But it makes sense to me because it takes a while for you to get used to your stuff, improve day after day, and then with your art major going in making all these overlays, and then you've even translated all this stuff from doing it for yourself to opening up your own Etsy shop, right?
Yeah.
To putting all these like overlays. What else do you have on your Etsy shop?
So it's all Twitch related assets. Right now I've got lots of Stream Deck icons because I was making Stream Deck tips, and then in a lot of the videos people were like, "Ooh, like I like your buttons. Where'd you get them?" And I was like, "I can make some." And I was making my own at the time. So I started putting them up on Etsy. And then I've been making a couple overlays. I've made like overlay packages. I have some like webcam borders and some like panels, like things, and they're all things that I draw on my iPad, or like have elements that I've drawn on my iPad and then I put together in like, Illustrator, Photoshop, whatever.
Yeah,
but
I love that.
Yeah. So so at the beginning when I first opened the shop, it was kind of right after I went on a break. So I went on a Twitch break in like May of this year.
Okay.
Mostly to finish my master's degree, but also I was just pretty burnt out. And so, but I still wanted to make stuff. Like I still have that energy from making things. So I was still making things, and I was like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? I was drawing all the time. So I opened my Etsy shop. And I was drawing things, and I was just kind of putting things up as I go and not really advertising it. I think I've made like one TikTok about Etsy, and I post on Twitter every so often, but I really haven't made like advertisements yet,
Sure. Well, you're still building it up. It was new at that point too, right? So
it was really new. Yeah. And I'm still building it up, but that's something I'm focusing on a lot more this year. It's like not like necessarily only like financially. It's just because I really like I'm already drawing. Yeah. I'm already doing these things. And so like and people have asked for, how do you, like, where'd you get your overlay from? And if I say, look, I made it, and I make them for people too. I've had like commissions this summer. Someone found my Etsy shop and asked me for a commission, which was nice. So cool. Yeah. So like, that was something that I kind of, I put a lot of focus on my Etsy when I slowed down on streaming. Because I needed to keep going with something, but I also really needed to finish my thesis. I took a lot of extra time doing it. So I'm done. Sure. I'm done. Yeah.
Finally done. Do you feel that, because you brought up like the burnout and the break from streaming, do you feel like, what was the major driver towards that burnout? Was it streaming, or was it mostly because you had to put so much time towards the thesis?
So like we talked about, I had a very unique and like very lucky start to streaming, where I had a lot of people watching very quickly, and I felt the need to keep the momentum going. So I definitely overworked myself for like a year. And I would spend like 8 hours making TikToks. Like I would be like, today is TikTok day, and I would just not work or do school stuff, and I would just make TikToks and then schedule them for 2 weeks. And like, and it was I was doing too much and streaming 3 or 4 days a week, and like it was a bit too much for me. I wanted to keep the momentum going. I was afraid of losing it. Yeah. And you know that saying, I think, oh God, I don't even know how it goes, but it's, if you don't take a break, your body will take a break for you, and it'll be at an inconvenient time.
Yeah.
Have you heard? Yeah.
Yeah.
My body took a break for me. I was like,
Oh boy.
like, you can't do this anymore. Like, it's too much. So I really just stopped making TikToks. I stopped posting basically anywhere. And it was going to be 2 weeks, and then it was going to be a month, and then it was 3 months. But in those 3 months, I was like, okay, I am going to focus on, like, I was traveling a lot in the summer with the job that I had. So I had things that I was doing, but it was definitely like I can't do all of this.
Yeah.
And I need to focus my priorities somewhere.
With work and school and stream and
yeah. And like, it's hard. I mean, so many people I know work and stream, and I mean, like, that's going to be most people's reality, right?
Yeah.
If streaming, you're going to work, you're going to stream while you're working. And I wasn't balancing it the right way. And I don't have the answer for how to balance it the right way, but I know that, like, pushing myself that much and being like, I can't lose this momentum, lost my momentum. But when I came back and everyone was still there,
that's what I was going to ask.
I like cried. like I remember like going up to AJ and I was like, why they're still here, like they didn't leave. And I was, because I was so convinced, I was like pushing so hard because I was convinced everyone was going to go. And no, people, like, if they like you, they'll stick around. And I didn't know that.
I think it's a big, like, thing that I want to talk about since we're on that topic is, you know, there is a big thing about momentum with Twitch, with Twitch streaming, even with YouTube, making YouTube videos and stuff. Eventually, these people that are used to watching, you know, your daily vlogs or your streams, your gaming streams, whatever it is, you're just chatting streams, just hanging out with you on a daily basis. Eventually, if you're not there anymore, it has to get replaced by something else because they're used to doing that thing, you know? They're used to watching some form of content, right? But I think that if you have, you know, those viewers that do come back from stream to stream, I think if you take a 1 week break, a 1 month break, or like you said, you know, a couple of months break, I mean, they're still there. And I've seen some streamers, I mean, I've been watching Twitch for years, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And there was a streamer I had seen at that point who had taken a break. I don't know, it must have been 2 or 3 years. And then they came back and they still had a whole bunch of viewers, you know, and I don't know, these people are there. The people, they're still part of the community. They still, you know, it's almost like a nostalgia thing too. Like when it's that long, okay, it's a bit different, you know, but when it's just a couple of months, I think the message is, what I'm trying to say is, for streamers out there, if you need to take a break, take the break. You're okay, you know,
take the break
and do what you got to do for your mental, for your physical, for everything. And then when you come back, people are still there, you know. And if there is any people that kind of got lost, I feel like those people that don't show up again, they would have left anyway at some point during that time anyways, right? So then you just get back on the horse of doing the grind and streaming and creating content, and you'll find more viewers again, you know, more people again to come in and refill the community that was kind of lost. But I don't think that there is much of a loss when you do take that break. So, you know, and it's proof with you. I took a break too, and I came back. I can't remember exactly how long my break was. It was a couple of weeks for sure. And even on TikTok, I took quite a break, quite a long break, and you know, not really a change at all. So, take care of yourselves, guys. All you streamers out there, all you creators out there, take breaks and take time for yourself. It's important. I want to ask one last question to bring it back into the positives. What's something that's fun in your stream that you recently added, or a piece of equipment that you bought that, you know, that you really like, that you really love, that's kind of I don't know, that makes it fun again in a way? Not that it was never fun, but you know what I mean.
I try to change things up pretty often. I say that, but I haven't changed much in the last month. But I added Squishmallow of the Day, which I've been doing for the summer, which is really fun. I started that like maybe a month before I went on the break.
Okay.
And I have like a redemption. Like I try to change my like channel point redemptions every so often to keep it interesting, but also just because like I want to try new things. I want to do new things. I don't want to have the same things go on, you know? So I like have my Squishmallow ready, and then we'll like talk about it and like read the bio, and like
that's so cute.
It's fun for me because I collect them, so I already love them.
Yeah.
But like like I end up like, you know, finding people who are like, oh my god, I collect Squishmallows too, and then it's like a whole conversation, and then all of a sudden I've made all these friends who like the exact same things, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, things like that are really fun. What else?
Any piece of gear, any new gear, or what's your favorite thing that you have in your stream setup that's your favorite?
My favorite thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, okay. As always, I'm gonna do the two things thing.
Love it.
This microphone is new.
Okay.
And so I was using a snowball mic before, and then this is a Yeti that used to be AJ's. Everything that I have, except for like maybe 2 or 3 things, is secondhand. I am my PC is secondhand. I like from
AJ, you mean, or like
no, like I
used?
bought it. Like I got it used. Like I buy everything used. Yeah.
Okay, that's sick.
I like I don't have a lot of money, but also like I feel like a lot of things go to waste, and if I can find someone who like I find a lot of streaming gear on Facebook Marketplace. So even I don't think my Stream Deck I got secondhand. No.
Okay.
What did I don't know. I got a bunch of stuff, but my Stream Deck is the other thing that I love this thing. I don't know if it's I can't even show it. But I love this thing. It does so much, and I also use it when I'm not streaming. So I have like my Spotify on here. I have like when I play Dead by Daylight, I have like, you know, my, you know, different commands, and I can open things, and
that's smart.
It's great. Love my Stream Deck, super handy.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah, but I think those are the main things. Those are the two. I mean, the mic is just fun because it's new, but
yeah. Anything new, newly added to the stream always makes it fun, makes it exciting again, you know. But I do like my Stream Deck too, and I've been using it a little bit off stream too. And I actually saw a clip from Flex and Flora on TikTok that she got the foot pedal, and she's been using it to help edit and like switch because she was cuddling her cat, I think it was, and so she only had one hand to make content, you know. So I think it's a smart tool, and I think for any streamers out there, I would say get a Stream Deck for sure.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely,
it's life changing, and it's way better than just using the hotkeys like in OBS, because you could do so much more, like with Twitch. Like when I found out that you can clip make a Twitch clip from the Stream Deck, I said
it's the best.
Just that is worth all of the cost. Just that, because there's no easy way when you're playing a game, especially if you have a controller. Like I have to put my thing down, have to go to the thing, I have to click the click button. It's like no, it's right there, just boom, done. You know, it's I don't know, I love it. And get the big one if you can afford it. Get the bigger one with the more buttons. You know, to any streamers out there.
And if you can't afford it yet and you're saving up, you can use the app, which does cost money. I think it's $3 a month. But like that's so like I used that until I saved up enough for my Stream Deck because I couldn't buy one right away. I used it for I think 3 months. And it was great actually. Like I put it on my iPad, but you can put it on your phone. AJ was using the one on his phone for a while. And a lot of people don't know that it's even there. But yeah, it's great. It does all the same things. You program the buttons the same way, so like that's an option too if you don't have like $100+ to drop on a stream gear right now, because I have always been the kind of person who's like, you don't need the expensive stuff to stream. Like you really don't.
Very true. And like kind of like coming full circle to the beginning of our call of our talk, it's like the more raw it is, the more just personal it is. It's like when I'm talking to my friends or I do a FaceTime call, I'm not like, all right guys, I got a 4K camera out, I got the microphone out, you guys can see me in here. It's like, nah bro, I just want to hang out with you, know? So it's kind of like the same thing. You don't need all that amazing gear. and just stream with what you got. You don't even need a camera, you don't need nothing, you know. There's a bunch of friends that I've made on Twitch that are no cam streamers, and they're having a good time, you know. So but good tip
you
about
definitely
the
yeah, you don't need a camera. I mean, I think like start where you are is the best way to start. Like that's what I did for sure. I go back, like I saved my first VOD, and it's so embarrassing. Nice. Like I watch it now and I'm like, what was I doing? Like how many people watch this? That's so embarrassing.
That's a good thing.
It is really good because like you kind of have to you gotta start somewhere.
Evolved, you know?
Yeah. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, some people end up saying, you know, they see successful streamers, and they're like, man, this is crazy, I could do this too, you know, I play those games or whatever it is, or I can do that thing, and or share this talent. They go out and spend all this money, and then maybe they don't end up enjoying it or liking it, and not even talking about it being successful, but they just don't like it. And it's like, just start with what you got, you know. If you got a webcam lying around, okay, cool, you can use it, right? But
yeah, well, that's how I got some of my equipment, because there's those people who just like buy a bunch of streaming stuff and then they sell it. It's great for me because to go buy it.
I'll take it.
No, but yeah, there's a lot of people do that. And like, I think if you were to start, like I started streaming on AJ's PC. I did not have a computer. Like I had, and also it was his Switch. I have my own Switch now, but like I was borrowing his stuff to play it, and I was like, can I use your computer? And like, it's his computer, it's his like baby, so I'm like, can I just like a little bit? And he's like, fine.
Nice.
Awesome so boyfriend. Like I really didn't have AJ's wonderful. I didn't have anything. I built this up over the last year and a half, slowly.
Yeah, that's the way to do that.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it, you know. And I think that something that I've been doing is like I set little goals for myself. And I don't know if you do this, kind of like, well, like there was a question that came up last time that we don't have bosses or teachers like to report card us, you know, and to give us performance reviews, you know. So I don't know if you do this, but I kind of set small little goals for myself, and then I'll kind of reward myself, you know, and definitely because of the generosity of the community, or maybe from some sponsored things, you know, brand deals or whatever it is, that you know, I'm lucky to get a little bit of money that can come in. I can put it right back into the stream. So I kind of set these small goals for myself, like number of followers or number of videos I produce, something like that, and then I'll you know, reward myself with a, you know, stream deck or something like that, right? Or a new mouse. Like I got a wireless mouse now, and I'm like so happy. Less wires on the desk. As a streamer, you have all this stuff, the mic and the lights and the camera. It's like wireless. It just saves me the headache, you know.
Well, for sure. Yeah.
Very cool. Is there anything that we wanted to touch on before we get to some questions in chat, Meg?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm excited for questions. We'll see what people want to chat about, but like I'm open.
Yeah. Cool. So let's open it up, the Q&A in the chat. If you guys have any questions, you know, let us know and we'll get to them. But I have a question for you while people are typing away. What advice would you give to a new streamer looking to grow?
I mean, I think looking to grow. So starting is half of it, right? Once you've started and you're wanting to grow, the problem is that I don't really feel like I can give advice on how to grow. And the reason I say that is because my situation was so unique. I don't think you can really replicate it.
Okay.
I always, like, I do suggest, like, I'm like, well, this is how I did it, but there is no guarantee that you posting TikToks is gonna get people to go, you know, to your Twitch channel. I think if you like, making content off Twitch has helped me and a lot of people, but I think if you don't want to make TikToks, like, don't make TikToks. If you like posting photos instead and you have an Instagram to grow, that's great. If you're really into Twitter, like, focus on Twitter and try to get people from there. Like, focusing on things that you already like and you want to do is better than forcing yourself to like make a TikTok and then people are going to know that like you don't actually want to make a TikTok. You're just trying to get people to funnel over. Right.
Right. Yeah.
And so like, I actually just like making TikToks. Like I do, like, I like making videos and stuff. So I think that helped.
Definitely. I think that helps.
Yeah. I know
if you
a lot
don't
of people
enjoy
like
the
that.
thing.
Yeah, like I know a
know?
lot of people have that advice where it's like make a lot of content off Twitch, which I think is still fair advice. But if you don't also like that content that you're making, it's not going to actually help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So find something else outside of Twitch that you also like, and then have both of them kind of work together. Pinterest has also worked for a lot of people, which is
I've
not.
heard that.
Yeah. So like maybe you really like Pinterest, or I don't know, something else. But yeah, that's I don't know if that was advice, but that was just kind of.
No, definitely. I mean,
Okay.
I think that you need to focus on something that you enjoy, and if you, like you said, there's a lot of Twitch streamers that I talk to that they still don't have TikTok, and I'm like, why? It's huge. You could blow up. Look at Meg,
Yeah.
But they just don't have it for whatever reason, or don't want it, or don't like it, or whatever it is. And it's like, it's okay. You can still grow. There's people that there's Twitch streamers that don't have YouTube accounts. There's YouTubers that don't have Twitch accounts, or whatever it is, So find the social platforms that you like and that you enjoy and that you use already. Why not? And go for it. If you're open to new things and you want to try something like TikTok or YouTube, go for it. But if you're already, like you said, you already have an Instagram and you're posting and you're already growing there, continue.
Yeah. And also like having a like networking, not to grow, but to be inspired by people who are your friends who are doing similar things is super important.
Yes.
Like,
agreed.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't say that like don't go looking for friends because you want to grow, right? Like if you actually like someone's content and you start talking and you're going to like be friends with them, that's great because you're going to inspire each other. You're going to talk to each other about things. I run ideas by stream friends all the time. And like, that's super important too. Cause you get like,
agreed.
And yeah.
It's kind of going back to how I said, like, we don't have bosses, as streamers, we're kind of very alone. It's just us and the community, whereas when you work at a company or in a business, you kind of have a team and colleagues or supervisors that you can work with and kind of have a sounding board, but here we don't really have one. So yeah, big time. I agree. Go out and find some people that are similar to you that you will genuinely like and that you would want to be their friend. If you weren't a streamer and you enjoy their content, that's the kind of people you want to be talking to. So yeah, good point. Cool. Thanks, Meg. All right, we got some questions in chat. First question is from Hollow Boy. If you could have done anything different when you started, what would you do? Good question.
Well, the first thing that came to mind is actually I would have probably opened an Etsy shop right away. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but like that first video, I had like 100 people in the comments going, "Where can I buy that overlay?" I should have put it up because maybe I could have. That's something I kind of think about now. I'm like, well, Meg, you should have done that.
It's hard to see though. It's hard to know. You were doing it for fun. You weren't doing it there to make money and saying, I'm gonna put a TikTok and then let me sell it to every single person that sees it.
And like I think that's like a thing. Meg, we told you. I know. Okay, I know. I should have done it. And people were saying like, "Hey, are you gonna do it?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should do it." And like now I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, hello. But that's like. That's more of a funny thing. What else? Things that I would done differently. I don't know if I would have done really anything differently. I think maybe I would try to be less hard on myself, which is just hard. AJ's probably in the other room laughing because I'm so hard on myself. And like, I don't know how to fix that, but I wish I wasn't so hard on myself. And I wish like I knew that it was okay to just post things even if they were bad, and like just post the thing, you know?
Yeah. I see that all the time. I see that all the time. It happens with me. You know, you're like, man, this video, I don't know, and you post it and boom, it does better than the one you spent hours on. And I hear everybody say the same thing. I don't know why. It's like the algorithm knows. Oh, you spent less time on this. You spent a lot of time on this. We're not gonna send it to anybody. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like the reverse. But I think that you're not alone. Definitely not alone, because I'm quite hard on myself as well. But I think I almost want to say like it's a good thing, you know, like, yeah, we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves. Give ourselves a break, you know, and look at the big picture and look at how far we've come and see, you know, what we've built. But I think that if we weren't hard on ourselves, or at least, like you said, self-reflection, you know, if we're not looking at ourselves to say, man, am I doing a good job here? Is this something that, you know, matters or that people will care about? Then I think it might be, I don't know, worse in the long run. I don't know if it's worse, but it just won't be as good in the long run, because, you know, if you're not looking to improve yourself, you're not looking at the self-reflection, then after it's said and done, and if you end up quitting the content creation, then you're like, man, it never worked out for me and it kind of sucks, but you never really look back to try and improve yourself. So I think that we all need to kind of look in the mirror from time to time, but definitely not beat ourselves up. You know. Yeah. Definitely be kind to ourselves, for sure. Be our own number one fan in a way. Great question, Hollow Boy. Thank you very much. PT Blue asks, how do you get over writer's block on what you want to stream? Nice. Good question.
That is a good question.
You ask AJ.
You ask AJ. AJ, help. I am Meg's number one. Amanda.
Well, you said earlier when you said that you didn't want to stream Stardew Valley, you know, AJ just says,
I know. I just asked him,
you know,
what do I do? Okay. So I have a bit of writer's block right now with like making TikToks and things.
Okay.
I use Notion to like organize my whole life, and not sponsored at all. I just really like it. Nice. And I have been making lists of ideas as they come to me. So I'm like, ooh, I should make a video about this. And then I'll write it in Notion and I'll leave it. So if I'm in like a creating, you know, mood or something, I will go back to that list and see if there's one thing on the list that I have the capacity to do. And like, it doesn't have to be the next thing that's like, you know, 1, 2, 3. It could just be, oh, I can do that today. Right. And so I have like an ongoing, quite a long list of ideas, and like I pick and choose as I have the energy to do them.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. I love that. And I think a lot of people do that as well. They have a little notebook, or they have some sort of project board like Notion that you can use to just write down your ideas. I think as creators, we have so many ideas at the weirdest times too. In the middle of the night, I'll just open my phone and be writing in my little notes app or something like that, or an email draft. I use email drafts. I don't know if anybody else does that too. Yeah. But I use drafts a lot and just write down all my ideas and then come back to it later. Smart. For sure. Yeah. I just want to welcome Helian Lunaris in the stream. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are doing great.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Thank you for that question, PT Blue. I appreciate it. Nonsense Socks asks, what is your go-to activity for rest, relaxation, to re-energize for streamer duties? I like that. Yeah. Great question. I want to know.
I go outside.
Yeah. Touch grass, they say.
A bit. Like I can stay inside and realize that it's been a week since I've been outside, and that's really not good. Like, so I try to actually, like, it does help me to go outside and get a bit of a like, okay, your entire world isn't just streaming. It isn't just content creation. You can, like, there are other things. Cause I don't know if other people have this too, but I like tunnel vision. Like, I'm like, this is great. This is what I'm doing forever. And it's like, no, like you need to get like break. I'm really all or nothing sometimes. And so like, I definitely, I do that. Otherwise, like the real break is just if I don't want to stream, I don't stream. And like, yeah, so like AJ will be like, hey, are you gonna stream today? And I'm like, no. And he's like, why not? And I'm like, I don't have the energy. I don't want to. It's not the vibe.
Yeah.
And sometimes like allowing yourself to decide that is a form of self-care.
Yeah.
So
definitely. And I definitely agree with going outside, and definitely agree with not streaming if you're not up for it, because at the end of the day, you know, people don't really want to see us miserable unless that's like your content. I've only found one streamer across my years of watching Twitch that this person is a, like, I don't know, a hater, a troll. I don't really know. He plays you know, a first person shooter game. I'm not gonna say who it is, and he just hates on everybody. And I think it's supposed to be comedic, you know, it's supposed to be funny and entertaining. But for me, I'm like, holy, this guy is horrible. This guy is so mean, you know. So I think unless it's this guy who is successful, I mean, he has thousands of viewers, so like I don't really understand, but I think it's supposed to be funny. I didn't catch on, but weird. You know, the point is that if you're not feeling it, if you're not feeling good, I mean, it's not going to reflect well in your streams. You know, it doesn't matter what you're doing, even if you're having fun. Obviously, if you're trying to make people laugh, it's hard to make people laugh if you're not really feeling good inside. But even just trying to be cozy and have a safe environment, it's tough. But for everybody out there, I mean, I try to walk every single day, whether it's inside or outside, and preferably outside, you know, near trees if I can, in the forest or something. It just, I don't know, a 20-minute walk. I mean, we have time, 5 to 10 or 15-minute walk to just clear the headspace. I think that's super important. How are you on time, Meg?
I'm fine.
We can answer a few more questions.
Yeah, we can answer more questions for sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that question. Nonsense Socks. Jadis Marie asks, hi, welcome in, by the way. Asks, what's been the biggest challenge with streaming that you didn't expect? Ooh.
That was Amanda who asked that. Hi, Amanda. Amanda's one of my mods.
Hi, Amanda.
Biggest challenge. I mean, there was a really big learning curve, like all of the software that I had to teach myself how to use. And like, you know, AJ taught me a lot. And then there were things that I wanted to do that he didn't have on his stream. And I was like, well, how do I do it? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I got to figure it out. And so like, there was a lot of research. Like I didn't realize at the beginning how much research and how much time goes into just figuring out how to do things, like cool things. Like I'm like, I have an idea and I want to figure out how to do it. And like, it takes a while. Like I would spend whole nights just trying to add like one graphic thing. And I'm like, why am I doing this? But also like it ends up like you add it and then after it works out and you're like, that was worth it. So that's been like a big like thing. I didn't expect it to take that much time.
Same for me.
Same for you. A
lot of the technical stuff, that's something I've been focusing on now, is to create some guides for people to get through the technical stuff, because it's a bit daunting, you know. You just want to have fun. You just want to be playing some games and hang out with your friends and meet some new people, and it's like, man, what is all this stuff? What the heck is an encoder? You know, you're like, oh god.
I know.
You know, encoding
and also,
settings, what?
Also emailing, like I didn't like, especially when you're doing sponsorships, like brand deals,
right?
You're like running a business, like it's a business, right?
Yeah, it is.
So like you don't think about all the things. You're like, oh, I'm streaming and I'm like, you know, playing games, and then it's like, no, but I'm doing business emails after, like that. I did not think that was gonna happen, and that was weird. And so that was, but I mean, like, it's amazing. Like, I feel so grateful that I've even had sponsorships before. But that was like, I remember like sending my best friend a draft of an email. I'm like, does this sound crazy? She's like, no.
It's definitely the next step in the streaming, you know, in the streaming journey for sure, when you get to the sponsorship point, for sure. Great question to follow up on this is Hollowboy asks, what is your dream sponsor or partnership?
Well, I wanted to work with Elgato when I was making those Stream Deck videos. I was not working with
yeah.
them when I was making those. That was just because I liked sharing the tips. And they did send me, they saw the videos and they sent me like a tote bag and like a little
nice.
cup. And that was amazing.
That's so cool.
But then I followed up. I was like, do you want to work together? And then they just ghosted me. And I was like, fair enough. I'm small, but like, that would be really cool if like something came from that.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I would really like, this is just for myself, but I'd love to like work with like a bookstore, like Indigo or something. That would be so fun. I really like reading, so I don't know. I think that could be fun. But yeah, that'd
be fun. What do you have something like imagined or planned for some sort of sponsored post or stream?
Oh gosh, I think it would be cool to talk about like I read a lot of like cozy books, and I think like cozy books, cozy games, or could be like something to like get people. I don't know. I don't really have an idea, but yeah.
That's cool. No, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the question, Hollow Boy. AJ asks from the chat, Al unlocked. It is Al unlocked, or it's AI unlocked?
Al. Yeah, that's what he is Alan. That is his name.
Ah, gotcha.
So he's Al unlocked. Yeah.
Gotcha. Al unlocked. What's one thing that you've always wanted to do with content, but something is holding you back, like hardware, knowledge, or time investment?
YouTube. I want to make YouTube videos. And I think Al even knows the answer to this. Like, I think he just wanted me to say YouTube, because I have been since I was like, so I made, this is so embarrassing. I think we watched it on stream once, but I made a YouTube video when I was like 13, and I was like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. And it's so embarrassing. I'm like, no one will see it again. It's like me holding up like a Doctor Who book and being like, look, it's David Tennant or something. And like,
there
just
you go,
really...
your Indigo sponsorship.
Oh, I see. This is
there you go.
Here's where it comes from, because I've always wanted to just talk about, books. I guess I don't know, yeah. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. So like, having this thing is a bit of a like, oh my god, like my 14-year-old self would be so proud of me right now, and that is so special.
Huge. I love that. That's so sweet.
But I am actually starting. Okay, I'm going to say that and not do it, but I'm trying my hardest this year to put more YouTube videos out, and like not necessarily even gaming things. Like maybe vlogs, maybe like, I've been putting up some of my VODs and things, but
Squishmallow tour.
Yeah, I do it. I do a Squishmallow tour.
Do it.
Actually, that sounds like that's a good idea. I'll do a Squishmallow tour.
And then a book tour of all your favorite cozy books that you read after you're done your cozy games,
Perfect.
Screen time and then page time.
Yeah.
Got to balance. Yeah, I love that. You got to do it. What about taking moments from your Twitch streams to just put it on YouTube, just so that you kind of get in the zone of making YouTube videos, even though you're not like recording with a cam? How do you feel about those?
And I did that. I have like 4 videos up right now, and they're bits from stream that I like condensed, like edited, and I turned into short form videos. They're not shorts, they're like videos. And I have been, so I want to post on shorts, but I have this thing where I really don't like the shorts and the long form videos get posted in the same area. It like really makes me very uncomfortable. So when they change that, I will be posting shorts on YouTube.
What do you mean, like in your videos section?
If you click on like videos, it like gives you both shorts and videos, and it like doesn't format them nice, and it looks like if I'm on someone's channel and they post both, I can't do it. Like I'm gonna
change your life. First of all, two things. First, 3 things. There's so many things. Okay. First of all, YouTube is looking into changing that, and they said that there could be videos and then shorts tab. It might come. We're not sure. It might never come.
Okay.
So I'm not holding my breath. Number 2, shorts are popping off right now on YouTube. They've updated the algorithm and giving out free views. Seriously.
Yeah.
If you've had shorts that didn't do well, or any people listening now, if you had shorts that didn't do well in the past, I'd almost recommend reposting them now, because the algorithm has changed. And one thing that they were not doing before was people that were watching shorts would not get recommended the long form. So people had to create multiple channels and say, okay, you're going to watch all my shorts, and then here's all my long. Because then if I post a long, I get no views, right? So you have a channel for long and a channel for short. So that's been adjusted apparently. And it looks like it's starting to work together. But if you add a thumbnail, this is the important part for you. If you add a thumbnail to your short, then when you go into videos, it's pretty.
Oh my God.
I had that on an old channel that I don't have anymore. But I had that, and everything was all gorgeous. It was all that is and
genuinely
sideways. It's this thumbnail, and then when it's in the shelf, I don't know if they call it a shelf. Yeah. I think they call it a shelf. The short shelf. It's still like the regular thumbnail that you don't get to choose. It's YouTube chooses it. But when you go to your videos page, it's all pretty. So
so
you have no reason to hold back.
Now I can post shorts. Thank you.
Perfect. Everybody go follow and subscribe to Mag on YouTube. Let's get the YouTube link in chat. And yeah. Cool. I love that. Yeah, you got to start posting on YouTube. I think it's the way, especially it's more long term, right? It's more long term and people can watch and find you at any point in time. Whereas with Twitch streaming, if you're not live, it's hard to find you, right? All right, we got a couple last questions, and then I think we'll call it there. Thank you, Al Unlocked, for your question. Nonsense Socks asks, what has been your proudest moment in your social media / streamer journey? That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Thank you.
And I did a charity stream last December, and I raised $500 for an organization that like supports indigenous communities that don't have access to water.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I'm very proud of that. I think that's really cool. I love charity. I love the idea of doing charity streams. I just think it's really cool, and I want to do another one. I don't know when, maybe January or something. But that was like, that's the coolest thing. I remember telling my parents about that. I was like, can you believe it? Like, that's how cool is that?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and like 500, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
like that's a lot of money. So yeah, that was really, really fun. And also like charity streams are just fun because you can do like the subathon thing where you're like, if we hit this much money, I'm gonna like crack an egg on my head or something. And that's fun. Like it was just a good stream in general too. So that was really like, I'm proud of that just from like I want to do more like that. I feel like it's super important to, give back to.
I think it is. Definitely. I've been wanting to do a charity stream and I need to plan it and make it happen. But I love the power of the community, you know? Like we all want to help and give back and make a difference, I feel, but with just $5 or $10, it's like maybe you kind of feel like, what is that really going to do? But when all of us come together and then we all put in our $5 or $10, and now we can contribute 500 or more, towards something, it's amazing. Yeah. Good stuff. For sure. So we'll definitely be there supporting at your next charity stream. Cool. Gotta let us know for sure. Cool. Yeah. All right. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Okay. All right. Yes. Let's ask. Yes. It belongs. It belongs. I did have it once upon a time, and I did enjoy it. So
once.
I don't know.
Well, you probably had a bad pizza. I mean,
I'm Italian. I'm not really allowed to have pineapple on pizza.
I'm Italian too, and I love pineapple on pizza.
My grandmother, she's like, "What are you doing?" So.
I mean, fair. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I like it, but.
I think it's good. I think people that don't like it are, gotta be open-minded. Try new things,
people. It's worth to try once, and if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. But it's worth to try once, I think.
Hello to Maya Moo in the chat. Welcome in. How you doing? Maya asks, would you encourage people to try streaming even if they aren't interested in trying to go professional? Great question.
Yes.
I'd say yes.
For sure.
As well.
Yes. Absolutely. I didn't want to go professional. I don't necessarily think I still do want to, because like, I think it's really cool and great that I can monetize this and like have some extra income and stuff. But do I want this to be my full-time job? I don't know. I haven't actually had that conversation with myself yet, because I do like having a job. Like even when I was a student, I was like, I kind of miss working. Like I like having something else. But I do also really like working for myself. It's really fun. So like, yeah, I think I didn't start wanting to be a professional streamer. And I don't think you need to want to be a professional streamer to enjoy streaming, to be a successful streamer, any of that. So yeah, absolutely.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Agreed for sure. And you know, like I find that we all need a hobby outside of our job. When I was growing up, everything was, you got to go to school, you got to get a job, and that's how you're going to be, you know, happy and successful. And I realized that I was miserable and I wasn't that happy, right?
Yeah.
But for you know, multiple reasons with all that. But the point is that we all have to have a hobby of some sort, whether it's something like, you know, playing a guitar, playing music, or drawing, you know, all of the art stuff. I think that streaming is a great hobby because it kind of blends a lot of things that there's just so much to it. Yeah, I would just say yes, because one, you're meeting people. Okay, so you're out there, you're exposing yourself, you're overcoming a lot of things that are people aren't really exposing themselves to, right? Like putting yourself on camera and putting yourself out there for potentially anybody in the world to see you and watch you, and you could potentially, you know, make a fool of yourself, which is part of the fun. You know, it's part of the fun, like you said, cracking an egg on your head for a subathon or something like that. Like putting yourself out there, it builds up your confidence, and you know, when you see that it's like going well and people are having a good time with it and you're having a good time with it, I mean, it just builds up your character, builds up your confidence. So definitely, even if you're just doing it for fun, you know, I think that we all need to have a hobby, and by providing a cozy place, a safe space, you know, you're entertaining people. Maybe you love telling jokes, but you know, you can't really get to the local bars to do a comedy show or something like that. Like you can host your own stream and do it, right? So it's your place and your little workshop to do anything you want. You want to do art, you want to do a cooking stream, you want to, I don't know, you know, there's people that are doing pottery and knitting, and there's fish tanks, like there's everything.
Oh, there's a stream for everything. Yeah.
You know? So whatever your thing is, you know, do it for sure. Try it out. Definitely.
And there's some like good real world like things you can learn. Like I used to be really afraid of public speaking, and then I started streaming, and then I had to do my thesis presentation, and I wasn't even really worried about it. And I was like, wow, like that's, but I'm used to talking to a camera, right? And so I was recording this video, this thesis presentation thing that I had to do, and I was like, no, I can, like, I know what that feels like. Like it's not weird for me to talk to a camera anymore. So that's like, there's some real things that are like benefits and stuff that you don't realize or don't expect.
True. Even for work. I needed to film something. My boss asked me to film a guide on how to do something at work, and I was like, no problem. Let me download OBS on my work computer, and I already know how to use that, and start recording. Get the camera, get good microphone audio. Like that was easy for me. You know, other people are like, what the heck is OBS? I'm like, don't worry about it. I got it. You know. Yeah. And you do learn a lot of stuff. It's true. Good point. Good point. All right, I think we got one last question, and then I think we'll call it there. So thank you very much for that question, Maya Mua. We hope that helps you. And if you are looking to get into streaming, good luck and happy streaming, and hope you have a successful, in terms of makes you feel good and makes you happy, journey. All right, Cool Panda asks, as someone who would like to start streaming but feels held back due to being self-conscious about what family and friends would think, do you have any advice on how to overcome this? That's good advice.
It's a good question. It's a good question. I didn't talk about it with anyone except for my close friends for several months. And what ended up happening was that my TikTok showed up on people's For You page, like people I went to high school with, and then they would message me and be like, yeah, it was so embarrassing. I was like, oh no, like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh, I didn't know you do this. I'm like, okay.
That wasn't me.
I know. I'm like, that's my twin. Like, that's so sorry. But they were really nice about it.
Wow.
And I didn't expect that. I thought maybe they were gonna make fun of me or something, and I'm like, no, I think it was really surprising that they were nice about it.
Yeah.
I understand feeling self-conscious because I do too, and I still don't really even talk about streaming as much with like IRL people. But when I did put myself out there and people found the videos, they were nice about it. And if they, like, I don't know, gosh, I don't even have good advice about this, I don't think, because I'm still struggling with it a little. Like, I still, not a lot of people know I have like all my private, like my personal Instagram and Twitter, like it's, all my socials, they're all still personal. They're private. I had to private my accounts and stuff because people found them. And I'm like, yeah. And like, I don't know. It's okay to want to keep your IRL life and your like streaming and content creating life separate.
Yeah, agreed.
And so if you're okay with having that boundary, like if people do find you or they want to talk to you about it and you're like, listen, this is like a separate thing. I think that might be a way to deal with it, but I don't know if I have advice because I'm still also struggling with that a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say that to just do it without anyone knowing. That's what I did. Yeah. I started from scratch, from zero. I didn't tell, any friends or any family besides, my girlfriend, of course, because we live together. So I'm not sure how I'm going to hide that one.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm not, shy with my girlfriend, but or self-conscious, but, like with family and stuff, or friends that sometimes, I get it. Sometimes there's just people that are like, nah, dude, that would never, no way, that's not gonna work for you, and it's like, man, you just shit on my dreams, dude, like, that's not nice, Yeah. So, or at least my hopes, my new project, right, my business venture, whatever it is, whatever that project is, right, and then when it comes to streaming, it's like, it's so weird because when I first started, I was willing to put myself out there for potentially the entire internet to see. Yeah. But I don't want my friends and family to see.
I know.
It's weird.
Yeah. Like, it's sometimes easier to post on TikTok when you don't have people watching.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I saw someone on TikTok made a video like that. They were like, I love making TikToks, but I wish I could filter out so no one I know sees them. Because it's almost easier to talk to like 100,000 strangers than it is to like 4 people And I don't know why that happens, but I think a lot of people feel the same way.
I think it might be how we were grown up, the environment and the people around. If there's that kind of teasing or bullying kind of environment, then you kind of grow up with like, I'm scared to try something new or scared to put myself out there because, my friends or the environment I was in, they make fun of other people. So maybe they're going to make fun of me as well instead of support me. Or if you've tried to do something and they didn't support you, then you'll feel that way as well. Whereas all the people that decide to follow you on your accounts, they're choosing to support you because you provide them some value and they enjoy, and they're good, it's like it's like thumbs up, like I'm all for it, I support you, right, in that way, not just support like financially or whatever it is, right, but it's like I love what you're doing and I want more of it, right? That's why I follow or subscribe to your account, right, to your YouTube or something. For sure. So when people just hear about it or know about it, they're not necessarily choosing to follow you or subscribe to you, whereas these people are, and they're your they're your fans, right? They're your fans. These people are your fans, right? So I would say the advice to overcome it is, if it's too tough to do it with them knowing, you kind of just, I don't know, you got to try to do it without them knowing, create a different account that they won't know who you are. Don't put your, information, your names and stuff like that. If you have to tell your parent because, you're not of age, then you gotta let at least a parent or guardian know what you're doing, right? Especially on Twitch. I think if you're under 18 on Twitch, you have to be over 13 to be on Twitch, and then under 18, it has to be like consented by a guardian or parent, right? So you gotta at least let them know. But yeah, there's some successful streamers I've seen that their parents still don't know, and they stream from home. And it's like how they just think that they're gaming, gaming with their friends.
My parents definitely don't understand. Like, I mean, like, my mom still asks me how to watch. She's like, how do I find your stream? Sometimes it just comes on my phone. And I'm like, I have no idea how you get there, but I can help. She doesn't know. She doesn't really understand. But I totally agree with what you're saying. Like, sometimes you just got to do it.
Yeah. But I think that that's a good point too. And maybe that's one of the ways to overcome it is to explain it. Because maybe they don't understand it. So it's easy to say, no, what is that? What are you doing over there? Like, no, just go get a job. It's like, no, but they don't understand it, and there's, I mean, I can't think of anything right now, but there's so many jobs in the past or now there's so many jobs that people would have never understood way back when. Right. And now streaming is becoming that thing, content creation, becoming a YouTuber, and creating content is becoming a normal job that people could be successful and thrive, and survive and pay their bills. But I think explaining it to these people will help them understand, showing them what Twitch is, showing them the different streamers on it, showing them how it works, and what's the point. A lot of people say like, well, what's the point?
What's the point?
Why would I watch somebody play a game when I could play it? But it's like, well, why do you watch sports on TV?
Yeah.
Why do you,
Yeah, totally. The one thing that has, this kind of sucks, but like, some people only understand what I'm doing if you, like, they're like, oh, but you make money? Like, how much money do you like make good money? And I'm like, oh, I've made some money. And like, that's the only way that they think it's not weird. They're like, oh, she's starting a business. Like, this is the for money thing. And I'm like, that's fine. You can think it's for money, but like, I know it's not that.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic that I can make some income from this. It allows me to keep doing it, but like, that's not the intention, and like the whole intention, right? But some people are like, in my real life, like, they've been like, but like, you make money, and I'm like, if that's the only way you're gonna understand this, then fine. Yeah.
Do you find that these people that bring up the money part or focus on the money part, is it more of the older generation or current generations as well?
Like a mix. Like, when I told my dad, who does my taxes, I was like, we need to like sit down actually, because like this is gonna affect my taxes. He was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, like, I got like I've made some money, right? And he's like, oh,
and
dang,
also
like,
spent some money too.
I've spent some money, I know. And I'm like, I was like, I'm keep track of everything. And he's like, wow, like, this is a real thing. Like, this is like a business. I'm like, yeah, so we've had to like do all these things. But like, I don't think he understood the level until I was showing him like my financial spreadsheets and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've also had like friends my age be like, oh yeah, that thing you do. And I'm like, yeah, you can just call it that. You can just call it the thing I do. That's fine. Like, if you're not interested, that's okay. But yeah, like, even last month I had someone go, but like, how much money have you made? I'm like, like, is that really where we're going? Okay. But
yeah,
yeah.
I think that if there's I think that if you're sure of yourself, kind of what you're doing, why you're doing it, then when people say things like that, like, oh, that thing you're doing, it might hurt, but if you have that confidence in yourself, then you're like, whatever, man, you can call it that, but I know I'm good and I'm streaming tonight and I'm fine, I'm good with it, right? Hope that helps answer that question.
Yeah, we got kind of off track, but hopefully that helps a little.
That's it. If you are gonna get streaming, don't be self-conscious, and the more you stream, the more you're gonna grow your confidence. So it's kind of like, you just gotta get started, and if you don't have a cam, it'll be a lot easier as well, I think, especially if you're trying to hide it in a way. I don't want to say you shouldn't have to hide it, right? You have something amazing to share. That's why you want to be streaming. So you shouldn't be shy to share it. But starting without a cam, it could be helpful to break through, and then as you gain confidence, you can go from there. And you could stay no cam. I mean, there's huge top streamers that don't have cameras, right? So
yeah,
that's
totally.
a whole entire other topic, but yeah, that could help as well to keep your identity safe a little bit. Cool. Good luck with it all, guys.
Great.
Mag, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I want to make sure that the links are all posted in the chat and down below. Please, guys, make sure that if you guys are content creators or streamers as well, go check out Mag's Etsy shop. Please.
I put my beacons in there. There's like every link too. So that's also
perfect.
I don't know if it's clickable, but that's my beacons. It has like my link tree, so it also has everything there. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mag, for your time. I really appreciate it. And I just want to make sure that link is somehow clickable. Hopefully that's clickable, guys. I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah.
It looks like it's clickable for me. Mag, no, for real, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. It was wonderful talking to you. Guys, go make sure that you guys are following Mag on Twitch. Lots of cozy games. What's the next game that you're going to be streaming?
I'm still really into Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think that's probably what I'm going to play for the next little while.
Yeah.
It's just so fun. I mean, like, I'm having fun with it. It's like Animal Crossing, but different. Some people say better, but I don't know. It's just different, but I'm liking it. Yeah.
Cool.
It's fun.
I have to try it. I have to try it eventually.
You do,
I know I liked Stardew
eventually.
Valley, and I enjoy Disney. I like Disney a lot, so it'll bring back some childhood memories for sure.
Do you have Game Pass?
No, but I think I have a free code through Discord or something, so I could get it for 1 or 2 months. Yeah. Yeah,
if you try it, it's free on Game Pass. That's how I play it because I didn't want to pay the upfront like $80 or something. But like, you could try it. I mean, it's fun. Yeah.
I'll come and watch a stream for sure.
Cool.
Mag, thank you again. I really appreciate it. Good luck with your stream, with the new job, and with the Etsy shop and all that, and with YouTube. If you ever want to chat, let's chat more about YouTube.
For sure.
And we're excited to see what you got coming on YouTube.
Okay.
Cool, Mag.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. We'll be right back. Give me a second, and we'll be right back. 1 sec. Mic check 1 2. We are back. This should be working. Yes. All right. We had to, what's the word? Finagle some technical things to get this to look pretty and work out. So we're good. We got it. I figured it out, guys. Guys, seriously, make sure you're giving some big love to Mag. Our links are in the chat, and we'll be what? Well, we'll be in the description of the YouTube video, but yeah. Thank you, Mag, for your time. I really appreciate it. It was really nice talking with you, seriously. And if you guys here, I'm gonna show off a little bit of what Mag has been up to over on Etsy, so you guys can see for yourself. I'm gonna make it dark mode because my eyes not like they used to be. This should be good. Perfect. Yeah. So here's Mag and all of her Etsy stuff. So got some Stream Deck icons. I love that. Some Twitch panels. And guys, like, it's $3, $6. These are overlay pack. You get everything. Starting soon screens and all that. $13 Canadian, by the way. Most of you guys are in the US probably. Be even cheaper. Get some cute shapes for your webcam. I like that. Look at all this. The cozy vibes, very fall vibes. Perfect for right now, guys. Perfect for right now. Got some mushrooms. Oh, the Monstera leaf. My fave. Look at all these badges. Etsy is huge. Etsy is a great idea for any of you streamers out there looking to just spice up your stream a little bit and get some sub badges going just to get started. You know, like once you become affiliate, you're so excited to become affiliate. Maybe you haven't even thought about getting emotes or getting your badges or cheer badges or anything like that. It's like just pay a couple of dollars to Mag, especially, and get your stuff set up. What's on page 2? Got some more Stream Deck icons. Like, I love this. I like a clean Stream Deck. If you guys do have a Stream Deck, it is so nice to have like all the colors match. I don't know why. It's just nice. That way everything's just seamless. I don't know, it's just easier. Especially the original Stream Deck stuff, like everything's all different. So having it like this is cool. Cool, Mag. We love it. So links should be in chat. Very, very awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some benefit from that. And I hope you guys check out Mag's next stream for sure. Streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley. I've been in a lot of Mag streams. She's super cozy, and sometimes it gets a little bit crazy. Make sure to redeem her Titanic Flute channel point redemption, because she does not have a timer on it, so everybody gets spam it at once, and it's a wild ride. It's hilarious. So make sure you do that if you go in there. Hey Felicia, welcome in. Those are amazing, worth way more. Hey, thank you, Panda. Very nice words. Welcome in, Felicia. Cool, guys. Any last things that we want to touch on before we go? How was everything? Was everything good in terms of audio, the visual? Was I a good host? Obviously, Mag was a great guest. Hey, Bowen, welcome in. I saw you come in earlier. How are you, dude? Catching me at the end? Yes, catching at the end. We've been live for like 2.5 hours or so. We were chatting with Mag for a good almost 2 hours. Oh man. I hope that's all right with you, Mag. Too late now, I guess. You said you were good for time, so anybody that did come through or that had to leave, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for going. I appreciate it. How was your day, Felicia? How are you? It was great. Oh, thank you so much, Hollow. I appreciate that. Well, Mag was the star of the show, so. You got junior varsity? Hey, let's go, dude. So you made the team. Yo, this is actually crazy. I don't know if you guys have this at your schools, but Bowen is part of a League of Legends sports team, esports team at his school. Bro, when I was in school, I had soccer, rugby, basketball. I think we had hockey. Dude, if I could have been playing video games for my school sports team, oh my God. You have no idea how lucky you are, Bo. Even if it was a game I didn't like, I would like the game just to not have to do, you know? That's so cool, man. Good for you. Congrats for junior varsity, the side team, bro. Still, man, you don't got to be running around with you know, with the sports stuff. It is good. It is good exercise, but come on. Who doesn't want to play games? Imagine being the high school champion team of your town, competing even maybe across towns, across cities. Could be huge. You had a COD league in high school? No way. We did not have any of this. All I remember was when I was growing up, there was CSGO like tournaments, but they were not in school. Your school's way too small for anything like that. I mean, how small was your school? I mean, my high school, I don't know how many people there were. I would guess like 1,000 or so people total in the school, maybe. And we had some good sports teams, but not esports. We barely even had good computers. Let's be real. You wish that there was hockey. I mean, hockey is fun, and I mean, let's really be real. Stopping school to do anything else but school, even if it's sports, worth, right? The new Discord activities, I did not see it. What's Discord activities? Is it like the events? Is it a change to the events? I didn't see that. Your school is 2.5, closer to 3K. Oh, that's huge. Your graduating class was 63 people. Okay, that's like 2 or 3 classrooms. 2-ish classrooms. That makes sense. That's not too small. I think my graduating class was like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 6. I can't remember. Discord games and voice chats is Discord activities. Oh my God, Vanessa coming in with the raid. Oh my God, Stardew Valley. The floofs are here. Nessie's rolling in. Oh my God, Ness. Thank you so much for the raid. Why? How's your stream? Welcome back to streaming after TwitchCon. Fat Boy Lotto, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Amps, welcome in. How you guys doing? Dapper, how are ya? Motivation Monday was fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for asking. We had SunflowerMag on. She was amazing. We talked for a long time, quite a while, and it was great. Not a bad way at all. It was great. We had a lot of great questions too from chat, and it was good. It was really, really good. A long while, but a good while. I think that there was a lot of value in it, and I'm excited to have it up live on YouTube for people to see, because I think that there's some good conversations. Yeah, definitely. Mag, yeah, Mag is still in chat. Okay, great. Yeah, if you guys want to go check out Mag, you can. Vanessa, thank you so much for coming in with the raid. I appreciate it. How was Stardew Valley tonight? Which mods did you end up playing? What did chat ask you to play as a mod? Who's your daddy? Hey, yo, who's your daddy? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Tactical Boot, welcome in. Nessie's rolling in. Wait, what do you mean I'm the floof? You are the floof, Peach. Wait, what do you mean? The floof TV. What are you talking about? Hello, sweetie. Welcome in. How are you guys? Hope you all had a great stream. Vanessa, make sure to turn off your OBS first. Make sure to get some water, please. Get some food if you have to, if you're hungry. And if you're lurking, I appreciate it. And if you got a raid and run, I understand, guys. And to all the raiders that are in here, coming in, welcome in. How are ya? My name is Dapeach. I'm from Montreal, Canada. My pronouns are he, him. And what else? If we're not doing stream tip stuff, we're usually playing some community games or doing some playing some Zelda Breath of the Wild. But I post a lot of stream tips stuff on my YouTube, on my TikTok, and here on Twitch, trying to bring more stuff to Twitch and helping out some streamers and creators that are in the streaming game. So yeah, if you guys are creators, I'd love to chat with you guys. And even if you're not, sometimes it's cool to see some behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna start calling Lock the Floof TV. It ain't easy being floofy. Wait, why? What's all this floofy business? What's going on? Vanessa, did you get a new onesie? Wait, is your Flash outfit a onesie? I feel like it is. Oh man. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm close to ending stream. Yes, you got a new... Can't just type yes. Yes what? Yeah, yeah. Yes, you got a new onesie, or yes, it's or yes to the Flash one being a onesie. Did you not say the floofs are here when we came in? Yeah, you typed that in chat. Fat Boy Lotto wrote the floofs are here. You guys not see that? Can I pin messages? Yeah, it's right here. Fat Boy Lotto. You guys don't believe me? You guys don't believe me, huh? Alright, chat. Oh god. I just broke everything. This is your fault. This is all your fault, chat. Where is it? Right here. Proof. The Proof TV. the proof. Okay, I don't know what the floofs are. What are the floofs, guys? What are you guys talking about, man? Oh boy, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We've been live for just over 2.5 hours, and I'm looking to get some sleep in after that amazing call with Mag. So thank you so much for the raid, but we're gonna take the raid off to someone else that's streaming. Is there anybody else in the community that we can go give some love to? Vanessa, could you help guide the raid if there's anyone that you know of? I would love to meet. No sleep, work only? No sleep, just stream? All right. I mean, hey, if you said it, tell me what game we're gonna play and then we'll do it. What do we want to see? Some Overwatch? Some Overwatch, some League of Legends, some Valorant, some Stardew Valley, some Zelda. What are we doing? You guys just, you know. Oh god. Guys, I need bed. I need my bed. My bed. I only love my bed. I'm my mom. I'm sorry. I should raid DapeachTV. You think it's cool? Overwatch? You should raid the streamer called DapeachTV. Bro. Could you actually raid? Wait, could I raid myself? Is that a thing? A channel cannot raid itself. I mean, I figured. Thank you for the Clee dance. I appreciate. Locke and I are playing checkers. Where in Discord? Wait, we need to make this happen. We need to make this happen. All right, tell me where to go, guys. What kind of games do we want to be seeing tonight? Who's in and around on Twitch? It's cool. I mean, finally they added some games. I feel like Discord's going to become its own social media platform soon. I think that no, someone told me, I think it was last week. Yeah, Gradient Mist told me. Mist told me that they're adding subscriptions, so people from the community can pay. I guess, I don't know what you get, exclusive content on Discord, and then there's like a pretty good split. Cymbaquil sounds like a Pokemon. Cymbaquil playing some Valorant. Why not? Friend of Vanessa, a friend of mine. Is she okay? She looks like she's not okay right now. We love Simba. Did someone say Power Wash Simulator? Yeah, and Panda even told me that it has co-op. Bro, are we going pro in Power Wash Simulator co-op? Let's get a team going. Let's do it. Dapper, do you play Power Wash Sim? Let's all get together and play it. Anyone who has Power Wash Sim, let's do it. All right, let's go raid Cymbaquil. She's playing Valorant. I love Valorant. It's one of my favorite games. Let's make it happen, guys. Cool. Let's do that. All right, guys, so stick around. We'll raid out Cymbaquil. If you guys want some extra channel points, you can stick around for the raid and get some channel points and meet a new awesome streamer. Why not? On standard maps, only one extra person. On extra maps, you can have up to 6. Oh, we can have a party. Hey, Mag, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being part of Motivation Mondays. Thank you for allowing us to ask you questions and dive deeper into who is Mag and into all your success. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mag. I will put up the video on YouTube soon, so people can have access to it. Obviously, the Twitch VOD is there, but we'll make it happen. Okay, and yeah. What else? I want to give a huge thank you to Rhynot for the raid from earlier. Maddie Ice, thank you so much for the raid, man. Bring your communities over. I appreciate that. Hellion Lunaris, thank you for the raid. And of course, Vanessa, thank you guys. We had some amazing raids tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for being here. I hope that tonight's stream you guys found valuable. I'm looking forward to next week's. We have a bunch booked. If you guys know any streamers in the community, that you think could be a great guest or addition to Motivation Mondays, let me know, and I would love to have a chat with them and maybe make it happen. I got October booked, and I'm looking to make November booked. I have invited someone that's in the chat right now, but I'm waiting to hear back from them. Wink, wink, Vanessa. So we'll see. But if you guys know of any other streamers that you would love to talk about, or not talk about, but talk to and learn about, let me know. Can you interview yourself? I mean, yeah, maybe one of these days we'll do like a special episode where it's like I'll rip through the questions on my own, kind of. That could be cool. What if we do it for like episode 10, you know? I think that could be really cool. That's a sweet idea. If you guys want to see that, thank you. That could be really awesome. Yeah, for sure. What? Wait. How would I do this? It'll be unique. We could do it. We could definitely do it. Okay, we'll do it. Let's do it for number 10. If we can get to number 10, we'll do it. Do you guys want to do like an interview with me? Dapper, I see it. What's your question? Interview question for Peach. Give me your question. Hit me. Wait, do you guys want to come on the Discord call with me like we did? Or do you just want me to like sit here and be like, how did I start streaming? What inspired me, and like kind of go through all the questions on my own? Or do you guys want to join a Discord like video call or voice call and ask me questions? Do you want to do that? An interview? That could be really cool. But definitely we'll do like Q&As in chat, right? Yeah. All right, so number 10 will definitely do me. And then if we have people that want to jump on the call and ask me questions live, that could be pretty cool. What's it like waking up every day in Canada knowing that you are about to kick ass? Bro, Canada is actually a fantastic... I don't even know if it was fantastic. I think it kind of fell off, but it was a great all-you-can-eat sushi shop here in Montreal. And it went downhill. It was spelled with a K though. Do you mean Canada, Dapper? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean about kicking ass. Just for waking up in Canada? Are you Canadian, Dapper? You have another question? Hit me, man. Just light them up. You would love to hear my answers too, Mag? Nice. Okay. All right, so we'll definitely do it, guys. I think that we should celebrate number 10. So we'll interview nine other streamers, and then on the 10th one, we'll do me. And then we'll continue. I love it. Dapper Miss from the Locked Independent, who is the biggest punk on Twitch outside of Lock. Wait, what? What is going on? You guys are too funny, man. All right, guys, thank you again so much for the stream. Thanks to all the viewers, the chatters, lurkers. Thank you guys for your questions. You guys have such great questions, seriously, and it really helps. It helps. Sometimes you guys are really like outside the box, and I love to see those questions. I think it drives some great conversations. So thank you guys. Everybody, please go and check out SunflowerMag, our guest of the night, and obviously all the raiders too from tonight. Lock Vanessa, Hellion Lunaris, again, Maddie Ice, and Rhynot. Thank you guys for the raids. Bring your communities over here. Let's go and raid Simbaquil. She's playing Valorant. She is playing as Killjoy. Very pog, and she just started a game. So let's go light up that raid here. Boom, 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 bada bing, bang, boom, bop. I'm using my stream deck that SunflowerMag's TikToks helped me build. Simba's super nice. You'll love her. Okay, cool. She looks so cozy right now. She looks like she's in like Pusheen cat pajamas or something, and she's vibing. I love it. Okay, let's go give her some love, and we'll let them know that Lock Vanessa came in too. It's kind of like a double raid. All right, Cool, guys. Thank you again. Have a beautiful rest of your night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I'll see you again on Wednesday. We'll be back. We'll be probably playing either some spooky games or into Zelda again. But we are in Spooktober, which only lasts once a year. So maybe we'll play some spooky games. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, guys. If you want to spam some emotes and stuff like that, or you want to take the Nessie's spam emotes, you can do that too. It's all good. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, I'll be live at 9 p.m. EST, and I'll hope to see you guys there. Take care. Love you all. Bye, everybody.